Thursday. Open phone Thursday. Couldn't be Wednesday. I couldn't be Friday. Open phone Thursday with Tom and Tia. An angry call from Mr. Hate. Emily told Cole bang that jailbait. Christopher Walken wants more cowbell. Request a song, will tell you go to hell. Get a shameless plug for your business on band. Let's all take a trip to Emily Land. Open phone Thursday. Open phone Thursday. Couldn't be Wednesday. Couldn't be Friday. Open phone Thursday with Tom and Mia. Meeting chicks at McHenry County Jail. If your cell phone drop, it's an epic fail. Paint store lady tries to pull a scam. If you're drunk or stoned, you're a Duco fan. Tom from Europe, drunk that time. Some jerk called up and confessed a crime. Open phone Thursday. Open phone Thursday. Open phone Thursday. Couldn't be Wednesday. Couldn't be Wednesday. Couldn't be Friday. Couldn't be Friday. Open phone Thursday with Tom and
It is OPT 800-223-9510. You dial, we answer, you talk. Anything you want to talk about, 800-223-9510. If Leah loves your call, she will ring her bell. Ring her bell. There, you got it. This is a good one. Do a good one here. Ring my bell. It'll sound like that. And if she does, you get to spin the old wheel. If it lands on your number that you pick between 1 and 95, you win the jackpot. We're looking at like $100 and change. Thanks to our friend Brett over at Kinnaman Accounting and Tax Service. You make the green, they count the beans. So when you call, make it a good one. And if Leah loves your call, she will ring her bell.
Do we have a question?
You will get to spin the wheel and win the money. We don't have a question. We'll think about it. I don't know if I had some ideas. We can let the day be our guide, shall we? All right. 800-223-9510. Dial it up for OPT. Talk or text. You can start texting too. Anything you want on the air today. 800-223-9510. It's Open Phone Thursday. Yeah. 3 days grace, 95 Will Rock, the Rock Station, Tom and Leah. It's 6:31. It's open phone Thursday, 800-223-9510. Dial now. We'll talk to you next. For OPT, you can say whatever you want.
Dense fog today, 44 for a high, 30 overnight, 55 and cloudy tomorrow here, just for the morning.
I don't get it.
You'll be leaving soon. It's 34 in Antioch, 35 in Lake Forest. And there were rumors about this. And now it's official.
Oh, boy.
A-word news.
A-word.
Yeah, I can't say.
Oh, Alex. I won't say this the last part. I don't want to trigger anybody's. All right.
That is on the way after the 95 WIIL Rock 95 second update. A man died Tuesday when a camper trailer caught fire in Kenosha, spreading to a nearby home. Firefighters arrived and safely evacuated the home's occupants, but found the man deceased in the camper. His identity is being withheld pending family notification. Jury selection has concluded in the trial of Robert Cremo III, accused of killing 7 and injuring 48 during the 2022 Highland Park 4th of July parade. The 12-member jury, 6 men and 6 women, along with 6 alternates, was finalized on Wednesday. Cremo, 24, was absent from court that day, reportedly refusing to attend despite multiple requests. Opening arguments are scheduled for Monday. Will Rock Sports? Brought to you by Pratt's Chimney Service. For cleaning, repairs, and rebuilds, go to prattschimney.com. The Los Angeles Clippers beat the Chicago Bulls 122-117. Bulls host Toronto on Friday. The Bucks host Denver tonight. The Blackhawks play the Golden Knights in Vegas. And the Chicago Wolves see their winning streak come to an end, losing to Iowa Wild 6-4. And finally, there were rumors about this.
All right.
And now it is official.
What is it? The A-word lady.
Yeah, her. About to get a whole lot smarter. So Amazon announced that they're rolling out a new version called A-word.
The A-word lady.
Plus.
We don't say it on the air because it would trigger everybody. That's what we're doing.
To a handful of users in March, then everyone else over the next few months. It's supposed to be more like an actual assistant.
I want to be a handful of users.
Well, you'll get it later. Well, we probably aren't going to be the handful. I don't know how they're choosing people. They say that she could do things like make dinner reservations, order groceries, book an Uber, text people, buy stuff, and snag concert tickets when they hit Ticketmaster. She could also browse the internet and complete tasks for you. One example they gave was getting an appliance fix. She can find a repair place, set up an appointment.
All right. So then she has them come over and install the murder kit in our toaster. A-word lady, why does my toaster need butcher knives? It's okay. You want them on there in case the toast needs to be cut. They're awful big butcher knives. Sometimes larger pieces of toast require a butcher knife. Okay, but I just don't know if I want the toaster having it. It's okay, meatbag. I mean, human. I mean, it's okay, friend.
Yeah, there will be no issues.
Let the butcher knives be installed on all of your Alexa-enabled appliances.
Here's what I don't get.
Yeah, and then they slaughter us in our sleep.
That's extreme. But
okay,
Prime members are going to get it for free. Everyone else is going to have to pay $20 a month.
Prime is less than that.
Right. That's what I don't get.
The smart people will get it. Prime is worth it. I'll admit it. I hate that I'm one of the masses, in that. But you get the video stuff and you get the delivery deals.
Incredible.
And, I mean,
I had to order something for my mom yesterday, and she was like, "How long is it going to take?"
It'll be here before you order.
It was. Yeah. I just got a text. They dropped it off at my door this morning.
You click the buy now, and I clicked the other day. I clicked buy now, and as I was clicking it, there was a knock on
the door. Yeah,
like your stuff's here, and I'm like, what? Yeah,
it's incredible.
Anyway,
it's worth the $15.
And now it will be able to retrofit all of your appliances. So when the AI takes over, at least you'll be slaughtered in the first batch, which is my hope, because I don't want to live in a dystopian future. It doesn't look good. It does not look good in any of the films, and I think they're being kind. So best of luck. Happy Thursday, everyone. Happy joy thoughts. 800-223-9510. It's OPT, and we'll do that next on Will Rock. All right, we don't have a question yet, so. Lori.
Hello, good morning.
Oh my
How
gosh, that's a
How
voice.
are you this morning, Lori?
I'm doing remarkably well.
Oh,
Lori is Leah's super fan.
I don't think so. I think I've been
Lori
canned.
doesn't show up at our events anymore. We
No.
don't know why.
I'm not. I don't really like to leave the house until the weather's, at least close to my age.
Okay. All right. Lori wants it to be 26 out, so she wants it a little colder before she'll leave the house. All right, Lori. What should our question be today, Lori? We don't have a question for Opie.
Well, here's my dilemma. My question. I am actually going on a date tomorrow.
Okay, with whom?
And
With whom? I don't remember vetting anyone.
well, he's a nice guy. I call him Tarzan.
Okay. So that weirds him out, Lori, just so you know. When you call him that, it's not so much that you call him that, it's when you make him wear the loincloth that he's like, I'd like to wear pants if we're going on a date. You're like, no, Tarzan, wear the loincloth. All right.
So,
Why do you call him Tarzan? Was he an orphan? Was he raised by
It's obvious. He was raised in the wild by the animals,
So
and he
many
has
questions.
a very specific set of jungle-like skills.
She said I call him Tarzan.
All right.
All right, go on,
Well,
Lori.
Keep going,
Well,
Lori.
okay, his best friend, she calls him Woody, and I just couldn't call him Woody.
I would think that you would want to call him Woody, you know? Yeah. Hello. Hey-oh.
Oh man, this is great.
Yeah, okay, so
Okay, so you have a date.
you have a date with Tarzan Woody.
I have a date with Tarzan tomorrow.
Yeah.
And should I pay for the date?
No.
I
Well,
mean,
who asked who out? Did you ask him out or did he
Right.
ask you out?
Yeah, well, I suggested the show, and he
But who
bought the ticket.
But who said
But-
let's go out on a date? Who said will you go on a
Well,
date with me?
that would be me.
Okay. I think that whoever now listen, in the modern world where you broads are actually full on people, you would actually pay. But
Okay.
I say that it's whoever asks. I say that person would. In the modern world where you guys are full sentient beings
Oh man,
and can vote and drive and all the things.
It's a
In
crazy
the old world, or as we call it, the good old days, the man would buy. Of course, you wouldn't be allowed to ask him out. You'd be looked at as a floozy for asking him out. So, do you want to go olden days, or do you want to go current system, or do you want an amalgamation of the two?
I just, I want to do what's right, and it's been a long time since I've been on a date, so I don't want to blow it.
I would say to do it right, you would offer to pay, and if chivalry is not dead, he won't have it. I don't let any of the people pay for any of the dates, no matter who and no matter where you're at in a relationship. Now, that's not served me well, so my current lady friend is saying she's taking me out to dinner, and I will allow her to buy. So there you go.
Okay.
Well, I'll try and allow her to
Yeah,
buy. I'm
that's
not
not
good
gonna
at letting
happen.
people buy. But I will
What
try
are you
and let her
guys
buy.
doing, Lori?
Okay, so
They're going to France
I
for a
love
week.
music.
It's France for a week.
I love music,
Yeah.
and I saw that the Impact Fuel Room had a cover band of the Allman Brothers,
Okay.
and I suggested, that I'd really like to go. So he bought tickets, and he, screenshot it and sent it to me.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so you buy
Should
dinner. Offer to buy dinner.
Okay,
And get the
all right.
fajitas.
And get the fajitas.
Oh,
If
my
you're going
gosh.
listen, go early. Papa Gummy. Go early for dinner. There's like pot roast quesadilla
Mm.
appetizer.
Those are
It's one of the
good.
greatest things you'll ever eat, especially if you've had like 10 milligrams. And then the fajitas, and then you've now eaten too much. Go back to your place and nap on the couch. So there you go. All right. If I ate that much, I used to just have a snack and then go in and enjoy the show. Yes, Leah's right. Offer to buy dinner. So, and if he's a
Okay.
gentleman, he won't have it.
He's not gonna have
He won't
you do
have
it, yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm old school. I
Mhm.
open her car door,
Yeah.
whatever. It's there's nothing wrong with being kind to and a gentleman to a person. It's not sexist. And then when you get back to your place, you can say, "Hey, I bought dinner. You're giving it up." So that's where it goes old school. All right. And the more he bought, the weirder things you got to do. Okay.
Oh boy, here we go.
Here we go.
There we go.
Watch out for that tree.
Let us know how it goes, Lori. I hope we've been helpful. I think that probably based on what we've said, you won't get a second date. So good luck. Let us know, okay? So the question is, who buys on the date? All right, that's our question.
That's our question. Yeah.
All right, Lori.
Yeah.
Let us know how it goes.
I will. Thanks, you guys. Have a great day.
You too.
Allman Brothers tribute band.
Tarzan.
Somebody A calls me Tarzan. I'm not Tarzan. B wants to go to see an Allman Brothers tribute band.
I don't know. That sounds fun.
It's already like 6 strikes right there.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, Lori, so it's just probably like a psycho dynamo in the sack, right?
She's got to be.
She offered to foster me.
Yeah, she did.
In that dry period.
She didn't want like a permanent sitch.
I was discarded last April. Mm-hmm. Like it was almost been a year since I had a serious lady friend. There were some dalliances.
Yeah.
Lori was offering to foster
you. Yeah. That was kind of her.
I was kicking it around because she's she's an insane woman. When the lights go down, she does.
Oh, she probably does it with the lights on.
Yeah. I said it didn't go off. I said go down. You want mood lighting. Because also you don't want to see me naked. Ooh. She went from freaky deaky to, nope, I'm going to be celibate now. I don't need to look at that.
Spring break season is upon us, and the kids are already restless. You desperately need a getaway and excitement for the kiddos, not to mention warm temperatures. That would help too. Then you hear this. Why not book a retreat to Blue Harbor Resort, nestled alongside
Previously on the Will Rock Morning Show.
I know there are fears of flying currently, maybe heightened a little bit. This just added to Just not a good case.
Another one.
Just not a good case scenario.
Yeah.
All right. A good case
But
scenario.
not a good case scenario. It's not best case scenario is the phrase she's looking for.
This is not that.
English is hard. The language is dying, and we like to do our part in that. Boy, that is not a good case scenario you got going on. Actually, I mean, it makes sense.
It does.
But it is not the common colloquialism we're used to,
not.
which is referred to as best case scenario.
But I wasn't even going for saying that. Like my mouth was just ahead of my brain.
Spewing words.
Yeah.
Your brain is like, mouth, stop. Let me catch up. I'm winded. It's a lot going on up here.
We're sick.
I have 4 children and I don't feel well. One of them is a full-blown adult child. Anyway.
Oh man, that's what just happened.
It ain't
there.
easy being you.
Oh, no,
it ain't even it's not a great case scenario
No.
being you. Well, that is not a fine case. This food is a bad taste case scenario. We'll just throw case scenario on everything. It makes it sound more intelligent and official. You got to go to the bathroom. My bladder is full case scenario. Just everything. Make everything a case scenario today. Okay? Can you do that in the news and sports for me, please?
I will try.
Because it sounds very official then, like an intelligent if something's a case scenario. All right?
All right.
All right.
It
This
is time
for the 95
I
Will
will
Rock.
rock 95 case scenario update.
There you go. Good. I like it. I like it.
Mornings will rock with Tom and Leah on the Rock Station.
95 Will Rock, the Rock Station, Lincoln Park, Two-Face, Tom and Leah, 6:55. That's the band continuing to talk at the end of the song, and it annoys me, and we'll have words when Lincoln Park comes to town because they're going to want to hear from me. Anyway, it is Open Phone Thursday. What say you? 800-223-9510. Call now, and I will put you on, and you can say whatever you want on the radio box. 800-223-9510. Dial it up now for Open Phone Thursday.
Dense fog has left the building.
Goodbye. I don't know where I'm going.
Oh, we'll see you later, I'm sure. 44 for today, 30 overnight, 55 and cloudy for tomorrow. It is 36 in Zion, 33 in McHenry. And you could file this under some people just can't be helped.
I don't really label my files that much,
No.
but
Well, if you do,
I will go get a file folder and
label it. Some people just can't be helped. An example
it's
of
not
that.
going to fit on one of those little tabs. I'm going to need to abbreviate it.
Okay.
Some people.
How about just SPJK?
I'm not going to understand that acronym.
Acronym.
I ain't going to understand no acronym. Don't be coming at me with those letters. What mean things? Those acronyms. It's a government conspiracy. If I see an acronym, I know the government's got their hands in it.
Oh, an acronym.
I'm not going to have it be an acronym. I'll just call it my some people file. It's going to be in my file folder right near my drawer, right near my those people file. You know, people I don't like.
Mm-hmm.
Them that ain't right.
Those people.
Them that ain't right.
Mm-hmm.
Don't agree with me on everything I say. If you don't agree on everything I say, I'm not going to listen to you. Well, how do you know you're right then if you don't listen to dissenting opinions? Shut up! Do some research. Be throwing no acronyms at me. That's a conspiracy. Anyway, so this is going to be filed in the some people file.
Yeah.
Some people
will just no help. Can't be helped.
Can't be helped.
However you want to shorten it.
Some people.
Yeah, some people. An example of that is on the way after the 95.
No acronym in there. I'll change the radio.
Never again.
I'm never listening to you again. If I say one thing that people disagree with,
yeah,
they're like, I ain't listening to you again. And that's embracing your stupidity, acting as if there isn't something you could learn from me. I could learn something from you, and you have very few teeth. Teeth is overrated. Don't need no teeth. That's a conspiracy. You know what they put in teeth? What do you mean put in teeth? Yeah, see, there, you don't know. Do some research. Leah's got an acronym for us coming up. You want characters? I got characters.
You have a lot of them. I like that guy. They just
kind of happen when I like you too. You seem like you believe the same things as me.
I have all my teeth. No thanks.
Well, there's a lot of teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a government conspiracy. Do you know what they put in teeth?
What do they put in teeth?
If you don't know, do some research. There's YouTube videos about it, what they put in teeth. I put them up there. Anyway, I'll stop. You can do your whatever you had going on.
Yeah, I don't know. 2 Brooklyn men were charged with trying to scam an elderly Lincolnshire woman out of $750,000. The victim was coerced into purchasing gold.
What?
Coerced.
That's closer.
Coerced. It's like when
coerced. You said coerced.
Coerced. I did, didn't
That's
I?
when you share a car to a funeral and you're the dead body. That's coerced. I can't afford no hearse for me by myself. I'm going to split one with somebody what died the same day, and I hope it ain't somebody don't look like me. You don't look exactly like me and believe what I believe. I ain't going to coerce with you. I didn't know they did coerce.
Yeah, you just double up on
they stack them. You're doing stack them.
Yeah.
I thought side by side.
Stack. It's not that wide.
But it's not that tall. You're jamming 2 of them in there. I don't know if they're going to come out if you stack them.
Oh,
that'll be like Tetris getting them out of there.
Well, then maybe you just put them on your sides. They figure it out.
Weird that we're putting thought into this, but okay.
Listen,
we're playing Hearst Tetris, so we can coerce with somebody.
I'm done. Sports.
And there would be like Comfort. You could get Comfort Hearst, or you could get Shared Hearst or Co-Hearst. You could get, this is the Uber version, and
So
then there'd
many
be the
different-
Lyft
yeah.
version of it too.
Uh-huh.
Think of Uber and Lyft did Hearst.
You could do
right?
the VIP.
Somebody pulls up, they slide your body in, and the person's like, yeah, I got little bottles of water back there. I mean, I know you're dead, but just in case. So you guys in town long? Just from here to the cemetery? Okay.
For eternity. Okay.
For return, is there going to be a return trip? I'll kind of just drive around the area, wait to get pinged on that one. No, you're never leaving? All right. Well, I guess I won't get another ride out of this.
Oh my God.
And
that's Cohurst.
That's Cohurst from Uber coming soon. I'm going to be this way all day.
Oh my gosh. And I can't.
Okay.
I should have stayed home. I should have stayed home again.
Oh, dealing with Tom.
Oh man. Sports brought to you by Windy City Rooter. They drain your pipes, not your wallet. The Los Angeles Clippers beat the Chicago Bulls 122-117. Bulls host Toronto on Friday. The Bucks host Denver tonight. Blackhawks play the Golden Knights in Vegas. Chicago Wolves see their winning streak come to an end, losing to Iowa Wild 6-4.
Oh, dearie.
And finally,
All right.
you file this under some people just can't be helped. Also, SPJCBH.
Big acronym.
Yeah.
Big acronym.
But you could fit
Can
it
you
on
pronounce that? How would you say it? Perfect.
Mm-hmm. A 29-year-old wedding guest in Vancouver started a fight over the weekend after someone took his keys away. They were keeping him from drinking and driving, right? So
good for them.
Cops arrested him and gave him a ride home to sleep it off, right?
Yeah.
But then he ordered an Uber and went back to the wedding to get his car.
Okay.
Got his car.
Yeah.
What happened?
He got a DUI.
Yeah. He got a ride home. I used to have a friend like this.
You were successful in avoiding the problem.
And you were going to take an Uber
Yeah, but
anyways to get your car in the morning.
But if you're getting a ride home, if you're taking somebody home, see that they get into the house. He probably didn't even go inside. He probably just rung up the Uber there.
The cops gave him a ride home. So I think the cops probably waited to see,
if he was going to get an Uber and then follow the Uber back to his car.
Yeah.
Yeah. They tried.
What a moron.
They tried. Anyway. Well, somebody coerced him. It is open phone Thursday. Call now.
Coerced.
I'll try and calm down. Leah will pronounce some words correctly.
Coerced.
I'll calm down and she'll get literate. It's going to get better. Call now. Master Truck and Trailer, all types of work on all types of trailers and all types of hitches. Here comes spring, and when spring is sprunging, you're going to want to make sure the boat trailer is ready. The camper hitch that had a problem last year, your safety chains or something with your electrical whatever, is working properly. That's valuable, precious cargo. You're going to want to get it to its destination without ending up broke down on the side of the road or a trailer having issues or whatever. Master Truck and Trailer does it on whatever type of trailer you have. Electrical work, brakes, suspension, couplers, wheels. They can get you locks, replace flooring, wall boards, any damage, welding, fabrication. They're going to get your trailer, your hitch, good to go, and you're going to get out and enjoy the summer hassle-free. Get it in there now and get it worked on. Master Truck and Trailer, Wadsworth Road, just east of Green Bay Road in Waukegan, and online at mttllc.net. Best day around here is open phone Thursday, 800-223-9510. Don't be coerced into listening to anything else. Hi, 95 WIIL Rock OPT. Who's this?
This is George Renner.
George! How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, Tom.
Good. I got a question for you. Today's question is, who pays for the date? Who pays for our friend Lori's going out on a date with Tarzan tonight? That's what she calls him. She's a little weird. Who pays for the date? Or I don't know if it's tonight, whatever it is, but who pays for it? She asked him out to a concert, maybe a little dinner beforehand. So who's paying?
He should still pay.
He should still. You're
pay.
just old
Yeah.
school. It's on the
I'm old
dude.
school.
It's on the dude. All right. All right. I'm with you, George. What do you got? What can I do for you? Hey, Ball. Yeah, Ball. I bet you're calling about Baldrick's. Look at this. I see the future. You're calling about Baldrick's at the Broad Stop this Saturday, right?
Yes, the St. Baldrick's Childhood Cancer fundraiser called the St. Baldrick's Experience at the legendary Broad Stop. It's March 1st, this Saturday. Head shaving starts at 2 p.m., goes to about 6, maybe 6:30, depending on how many people we have signed up for head shaving. And also, we have tons of other things going on. There's a huge dart ball tournament in the Grand Hall in the back.
Dart ball.
32 teams.
Emily's mom will be there. She's a big dart ball. Go find Mary, Emily's mom. Do you know this dart ball, Leah?
I know. Yeah, I know.
It
people
looks
that-
fun.
I don't know how to do it.
It seems like darts for people who would suck at darts.
Well, and that's me. So
Yeah.
maybe I'll
But
pick up dart.
I
ball.
think it's a drinking game that I would play dart ball. So there's big dart ball. Can people sign up for it still or show up day of and sign
Oh,
up?
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What time is that? at?
2 till 6 or 6:30
It's
for
a
head
dart
shaving.
ball?
The dart ball
Yeah.
tournament starts at 10 o'clock, and I believe is depending on how many teams. They said they had 32 teams signed up. It's going to go till about 8 at night.
Oh, geez, that's too much dart ball. I was going to come play. Well, I'll lose. If you lose, you're out. All right, all right.
If you lose, you're out. That's true. Yes, we have lots of raffles. 50-50 raffles. There's a bake sale.
I want a
hot dog
I want a
sale.
60-40 raffle. Why don't you guys have I give all the money back anyway, but why don't you guys should have like an 80-20 raffle? And then when somebody wins, look at them and go, so do you want the 80 or do you want the 20? Would you like to give the 80 to the prevention and research of childhood cancer, or would you like to give the 20 to the research of childhood cancer? And then they're sitting there with their newfound money, George, and they're like, well, I guess I'll give you the 80. So,
Yeah.
George just wants to do his shtick. Go ahead and do your shtick, George. Keep
Don't
going.
say the
Okay.
W's.
He's nervous. He's got a list. I was going to spank him for that when he did it. All right. George, is there a website where we can get a complete listing of everything going on?
Well, yeah. The on Facebook we have the St. Baldrick's Experience. If you just go on to Facebook, www.stbaldricks.org, well, that'll actually take you right to the St. Baldrick's site.
George?
Search under events
George?
and Broad Stop. Yes.
Don't say the W's. You sound like an old person.
Okay.
You don't need to put that in anymore.
www.http://
Yeah.
stbaldricks.org. All right. Shut up.
Under events, you just search for the Broad Stop and it'll come up, and you can join to shave. You can join as a volunteer. We have volunteers all throughout the day who can help make the whole event go.
All right.
I mean, we are taking over the complete Broad Stop from one end to the other for the whole day.
So
So
Saturday, Broad Stop, things start at about what time, George? The whole thing, everything.
Two-
Dart ball
the
at
whole
8,
thing starts
Baldrick's at 2.
Dart ball, yeah,
Or
right.
dart
And
ball at
I
10,
think
yeah.
the hot dog sale and the bake sale starts at noon. We have bands at night. So if you want to just come out for the music, you can do that. We have Trip at 8 o'clock, and somewhere around 10 or 10:30 would be Unusual Suspects. And they will go till 12:30, 1 o'clock, something like that. And the $5 at the door for the bands, 100% of it goes to St. Baldrick's, the childhood cancer
George,
research.
thanks for getting back into that and doing that again. I'm going to try and come out Saturday and support the cause at the legendary Broad Stop, I-94 and Highway 50. I have my own Baldrick's thing at Greentown in the first week in April, but I will come out and see you this Saturday at the legendary Broad Stop.
If you come out, you'll come up on stage and co-MC with me
boy.
for some time, whatever you want to do.
All right, George, I'm there. I'm your relief. All right, man. Thanks, George.
All right. Thank you much.
George Renner. That is a labor of love, man. When he does that emceeing that day at the Brat,
it's a lot.
It's go, go, go.
Mhm.
So good on him for doing that to help St. Baldrick's. And again, you can get all the details, by the way. Go to 95WIIL Rock. I'm sorry, www:95willrock.com. Hit the road trips page. Yeah. But hit go and actually not the road trips page, the hometown update page. Thanks to Jen Mar for helping out with that. 712.
44 for today.
Open phone Thursday continues. 800-223-9510 for OPTs. You know what that means? Tomorrow, Friday. 501 Club.
Yeah.
Did you look at it? You always look at the menu of the places we're going. Did you look at it? I would tell you this.
Here before.
Bender's? No, I don't think so. Not for 501. In the summertime, we stop there regularly when we're out on the motorcycles. Also Harley, because very good food at Bender's. So we got good food. Bender's Bar and Grill, Silver Lake tomorrow. $4 bottles of Miller Lite and Coors Light on special. We got tickets for Sleep Theory at House of Blues June 14th. And that Nickelback show, Alpine Valley, the first night, Friday, July 18th. First night of the 99 and Beyond Festival. You can win all that. Come on out. Bender's, right across from the lake there in Silver Lake on North Water Street.
I was thinking of a different place.
Yeah, this is very tasty. You will like the food.
They have a pool table.
They have a pool table, someplace for Leah to sit while she eats her soup. No drinks on the pool table, boys and girls. Hardy on Will Rock. Tom and Leah Will Rock morning show. It is open phone Thursday, 800-223-9510. You call, I answer, and you're on. Hi, Will Rock. Who's this?
Rick,
What?
are you talking to me?
You talking to me? You
I've been
talking
on
to me?
hold so long.
Oh, don't
Are you talking
complain.
to
Don't
me?
complain. You go back on
I'm
hold if you
not.
complain. You weren't on hold that
I'm
long.
not.
You were on hold. You were, listen, two
What is
things.
happening?
One, you were on hold for 15 minutes. And two, you have the crappiest phone in America.
I'm at work. I'm a welder, and I've actually got my earbuds in. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I can barely hear you. Let's make this quick. Who should pay on a date? Give me an answer.
Oh, the man. Always.
The man always. All right. And what can we do for you, welder? From inside the welding helmet, what can we do for you?
I love Bobby. Sister Jerry, I love her. This is playing.
Bobby?
Have a good day.
What? Who do you love?
Yeah.
Bobby.
Bobby.
All right.
Jerry.
If you're Bobby with an I, girl spelling, the sexy spelling?
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Little heart above the eye.
If you're Bobby with an I and you know a welder who has a phone that sounds like crap,
he
he loves you.
You probably can't hear him
You
say it
probably
ever.
don't know that. But yes, he's. Oh, well, let me say it the way she would understand. You know, I know. Just doing the Lord's work here today, spreading love from inside the welding helmet. More OPT coming up. You never know what's going to happen. Here's 7 Mary 3 Will Rock. I want you to go into your news.
Hmm.
And I want you to look for a story. I mean, you can search this. You can probably search this
Okay.
and find a story today. Not for this newscast, but for the next one that has to do with death. Nothing local or too sad,
Okay.
but a train where something died. Because there's, for planes, trains, and automobiles.
Mhm.
We already did an automobile death reference earlier with the Cohurst.
Mhm.
That's an automobile.
No.
It transports dead people. A
Oh,
hearse.
the hearse. Yeah.
No. Yes, Cohurst. You invented the word. Get on board.
I'm sorry. Here
It's
I
a
am.
Cohurst. It's a vehicle that transportates dead people. You done doing some transportation? Do your research.
Oh man, what's the acronym for that?
What's the acronym for transportating?
Tom, do you think my stupidity is contagious and you've caught
I caught it. I now have. What happened? He caught Leah. Really? Yeah. He keeps forgetting to breathe and bumping into things. He's not very
only when
bright
I get too high.
So that's the automobile, is the Cohurst. Coming up next, death in the airplane. So there's the planes. We just need trains.
Okay.
And then within 1 hour on the show, we did planes, trains, and automobiles, the death version.
Okay.
And I'm so much of a nerd that
would make you happy.
So I just need a train story with something that might be a kicker, though, something wacky.
Mhm.
A wacky train death.
Okay.
We have now we had a wacky airplane story coming up next. We got a wacky car thing with your Cohurst.
Oh my gosh, which can I tell you real quick?
Sure.
Speaking of, because Quinn and I are flying on Saturday, and my mom's sitting there at cooking night last night, and she's like, I was telling Dickie that if
so back up, Leah's mom's husband's name is Dick.
Yeah.
So Dickie. Well, you make it sound like she was either talking to a penis or a fake sweater.
Okay, Dickie is her husband.
Her husband, Dickie.
Yeah, so she was like, I was telling Dickie that if we were going to Hawaii this year instead of last year, I would have issues. So she's talking about how scared she is of flying now because of recent
safest way to travel.
In front of Quinn, who is about to be getting on a plane with me on Saturday, who is kind of, I mean, she knows, but we don't watch the news at home.
Obviously, I'm aware of that.
I don't have cable. So anyway,
all right.
Just let me live in my uneducated world.
I know.
So my mom's sitting and I'm on the couch and I'm going like this. I'm like, stop it. Yeah. Stop talking about it in front of her. What are you doing?
Yeah.
It's still the safest.
You want her to remain oblivious as opposed to informed to things of that nature. She's a child. She doesn't need to be scared.
She doesn't need to be scared.
You wish you were more oblivious. You wish you didn't know about these airplane things that have been happening. It's still the safest way to travel. And I said, take Amtrak then, which is actually more dangerous, but you don't have to go up in the air.
Yeah.
So if there's a price difference, I'll pay it if you want to take the train.
No,
okay?
I think
it'll take you a little
it will
longer.
take me a bit.
Yeah.
There is that new train,
America.
right?
There's always been a train from here to Florida.
What's the new? Isn't there a new one?
I don't know. Okay. Yeah, Amtrak's adds and removes things.
There was like something that people were hyping up though recently.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know my train hype. I'm not that down with it.
Well, I
haven't been hanging out with the train crowd like I used to, Leah.
I will do some investigating work. So
find me a train death story. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, the morbid edition version of the WIIL Rock Morning Show. We'll do the plain version next, and then it's back to open phone Thursday, 800-223-9510. Eventually, but before that, not this break, but next break, we're going to cover something that Leah off the air said, you're not going to believe it.
You're not going to believe it. It has to be covered because everybody's in on this now.
It's in about 15 minutes. You're not going to believe it. It's unbelievable. From the WIIL Rock Morning Show at 7:45.
44 today, 30 overnight, 55 and cloudy for tomorrow. It is 36 in Kenosha, 35 in Crystal Lake. And police in Memphis are looking for a man with an axe. They're looking for the axe man.
Is he attempting to grind it or no, just an axe?
Just an axe.
He does not have an axe to grind.
No.
Standard axe.
Standard axe man on the run in Memphis. We'll discuss that after.
Never run with an axe. You will lose your totem chip card, my fellow Boy Scouts. That is, they tell you don't run with scissors. What do you think the rule is with an axe, Leah? You also
don't run
no
with
running.
Those,
yeah. Garden shears. Anything sharp and pointy.
Probably a good idea. That is on the way after the 95 WIIL Rock 95 second update. Legendary actor Gene Hackman has died. He was 95. Police confirmed late last night that they found the bodies of Gene, his wife Betsy, and their dog in their Santa Fe, New Mexico home yesterday. No foul play is suspected and no cause of death has been announced. I have so many questions.
It's gotta be like carbon monoxide. Something happened to the house, like carbon monoxide poisoning.
It's
or
so sad. Or like
they say no foul play, so it wasn't like a break-in and a murder.
Well, I understand that, but do you want to know where my brain went?
Where?
Is that he passed. He's 95. She's like in her 60s, right? So in my brain, she couldn't live without him. So her and the dog.
Yeah, but they said no foul play. That would be foul play.
Is it foul play if you
Suicide?
off yourself?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, it's illegal in most places. My thinking is carbon monoxide. I went a little less dark than you. Maybe she died and he couldn't handle it. You know, he was brokenhearted and he had to grab her there. And then the dog saw it and was like, well, nobody's going to be here to feed me or let me out. And
then he died.
So he died. He swallowed his own tongue. It was dog suicide.
Okay.
There. We figured it out. The wife had an incident. He had to grab her when he found her and the dog committed suicide.
Because no
more belly rubs or walkies.
Oh.
We solved the death of Gene Hackman. You didn't know who he was.
I still.
He was Lex Luthor when Christopher Reeve was Superman.
Obviously.
Gene Hackman he was in Hoosiers. Hoosiers should be on your list of movies to watch. Okay?
Yeah.
Very good movie.
I'm never going to get to this list if I'm sitting at home watching movies like Kind of Pregnant.
Well, then don't do that.
I can't help it.
Right.
WIIL Rock Sports, brought to you by Plumbers and Steam Fitters. UA Local 118. Want higher pay and better benefits? Go to UALocal118.com. The Los Angeles Clippers beat the Chicago Bulls 122-117. Bulls host Toronto on Friday. The Bucks host Denver tonight. The Blackhawks play the Golden Knights in Vegas. Chicago Wolves see their winning streak come to an end, losing to Iowa Wild 6-4. And finally, the Axeman.
Because I'm the Axeman. Yeah, I'm the Axeman.
He's on the run in Memphis after a 76-year-old man was attacked. It was a minor car accident in East Memphis. Following the fender bender, the assailant approached the elderly man's SUV and began damaging the back of it with an axe. The guy said maybe he might have crossed the line while kind of too soon.
I don't know who we're talking about. Are we talking about the guy who caused the accident crossing the line with the car and having the accident? Or are we talking about the fact that if you get out on an axe and start attacking someone's car, you've crossed a line? That's a definite line crossed. I mean, if you want to smack your hand down on the hood of the car,
yeah, that's
fine.
Still...
And why are you traveling with an axe?
With an axe.
Are you a woodsman?
Yeah.
Are you a lumberjack? Are there a lot of lumberjacks in Tennessee?
In Memphis?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe it's a lumberjack area.
Either way, both crossed the line at some point.
Obviously.
But here's what the old guy said.
Yeah.
He said it didn't occur to him to just drive off. He just sat there and let the guy.
I see a guy coming at me with an axe and I have a motor vehicle. My plan is not that complex. I get in the motor vehicle and drive away.
Yeah.
So 2 + 2 = 4.
Yeah. Not in Memphis.
Not in Memphis. 2 + 2 = all right, hit my car with the axe.
And then he ran off.
The guy with the axe and the other guy. The other guy should have ran off before it even happened. You see a person coming at you with an axe.
I'm leaving the scene of the accident.
The scene,
yeah.
Unless they're Paul Bunyan and they have a blue ox. Be like, wow, I get it. All right. So don't have a fender bender in Memphis. That was not too bad. That wasn't a train. That would have covered our coming up. Our plane version of death. We already had our automobile because of the coerced. Will she find a train version of death that we can do for planes, trains, and automobiles? The death edition this morning. Stay tuned to find out from WIIL Rock.
Previously on the WIIL Rock Morning Show.
This isn't a good case scenario. Because flying, people already had fears of flying, and then now, with the things, and then you add this.
The Southwest plane almost hitting the private jet.
Yeah.
The plane flipping over and
Yeah.
landing.
Mhm.
It's just a fun year to fly.
Yeah.
I was on a plane with a Class A go-around like that.
Where they had to
we
go.
were almost on the runway. The guy went nose straight up. And I turned to the person next to me and I go, there was another plane on our runway. And like a couple minutes later, after the guy got us squared away, he came out and said, folks, you may have noticed we didn't land. And he goes, someone failed to vacate the runway.
Right. Well, and
Which
that's
is pilot
exactly
talk for almost, we almost hit another plane.
Well, and that guy in that situation too. Did you listen to the audio? First of all, the pilot in the Southwest,
very calm.
Yeah. But it was the other plane that, he didn't listen to the directions.
It wasn't, people were talking about the FAA and all this. It wasn't the controllers. It was the guy in the plane.
He was told what to do.
Look at me, I got a jet.
But the thing is like you said, you've been on, this happens.
Yeah.
I feel like they're being reported a little bit more because that's the hype.
I don't know if it's coverage or I think people, I don't think they're being reported more. I think we're noticing them more.
It's like
This
when you
stuff
buy a
is always
car.
happening.
It's
Yeah.
like when you buy a car and you've never seen that car on the road, that make and model.
And you see one like yours
all the time.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
all you see.
Yeah.
You know that, right? Like you've had that happen to you before.
I get it. When you have that new airplane collision smell. Yeah.
Well, this is not a collision, but an Australian couple were not in a good case scenario. They were on a flight to Italy when a fellow passenger collapsed and died mid-flight. The woman who fell near their row after exiting the restroom couldn't be saved despite the crew's efforts. Due to space constraints, though, the crew placed the deceased in the couple's row, requiring them to remain seated next to the body for the remaining 4 hours of the flight.
What?
Yeah. Did it have the room for the dead person?
Were they flying over the ocean?
Well, they were flying to Italy from, it was an Australian couple.
So they're probably over the,
yeah.
Did they go all the way to their destination?
Yeah.
No. If you're putting the middle seat, well, at least it didn't get aisle. Why? It should have been put in window. So wait, it's in the middle seat?
It doesn't say. It doesn't say.
It was window seat because when you're dead, you want to have a view.
Right.
But no, you don't want to have to be the person that has to say, "Excuse me, can I get out? I want to go to the bathroom. I know you're dead, but do you mind if I pass by?" And then you're on a plane and the person next to you falls asleep and you got to nudge. Well, this person I guess you don't nudge, you just shove them back over against the window. Weekend at Bernie's, flying on the airplane.
Well,
can I get their meal too? They might be hungry, and then you get 2 meals.
Yeah, I don't see the downside.
There's an upside here. Who wants to join the Necrophiles Mile High Club? Oh my God. Just going to drag this corpse back to the restroom.
Back where it all started.
There's other places to leave the body.
But where? Where do you put it?
Put it in one of the bathrooms. There's multiple bathrooms. I'll hold it for a little bit longer and wait longer for my turn in the toilet if I don't have to sit next to the corpse. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Did this really happen?
This really happened.
Insane. 4 hours flying next to a dead person. Well, I mean, they keep their mouth shut, and if you're sitting in front of them, they're not kicking the seat. And if you're behind them, they don't recline. Really, this is a win-win-win for everybody. Yeah, I hope to fly I fly with dead people next time. Leah says to me, she goes, "You're not going to believe this. It's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. What is so?
Which
what
I
is
was
it?
hoping we could get to it and discuss it before my husband realized, but I just got the text.
Oh, he realized.
He realized this is.
Did he forget to make your breakfast again?
No.
He forgot to scramble your eggs.
Nope.
What?
Tom.
What?
I walked downstairs this morning to leave for work,
And he was playing with the dog's nipples.
Nope.
What could it be?
I thought that because he's off of work Thursday, Friday, right? So last night was his weekend. Last night was his Friday. So I was kind of expecting there not to be an omelet made for me.
He was partying with the neighbor like he always does.
That's exactly. How did you know?
Well, because this is from before. I've
No,
heard
but
this issue
this
before
was
is him partying with the neighbor. Normally keeps you up.
But this was our neighbor send off. This was partying with our neighbor for the last time last night.
The neighbor that he parties with, you should be happy then. This is the neighbor that is.
That's why I was going to allow for there not to be an omelet.
I like that you say allow. I shall allow you not to make my breakfast and pack it for me, serf. What is he an employee?
I mean,
it's
pretty
time
much.
to rub the bunions. It's time to rub the bunions. Get in here, sweetie. So
I'm not there yet.
You were
I
allowing
was
him
going
to
to allow
not
him
make an omelet
because we were doing a neighbor send off.
And thank God the troublemaking neighbor is moving away.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Do you know what he did?
Got drunk with the neighbor
and made my omelet.
Yeah.
At some point.
Didn't scramble it properly.
No, he scrambled them properly.
Okay.
It was a great.
And then he ate your omelet.
Nope. It was a great looking omelet that was left.
Oh, he left it out.
All night.
What is all night? If he forgot it, he obviously did it after the neighbor left. They were drinking until
it was
2.
probably it
you
wasn't
get up
that
at
late.
4. It wasn't out that long.
Neighbor had to be out by 10, so neighbor was gone. I'm thinking 10 o'clock is probably when Ryan decided to make this omelet. It was out for 6 hours, uncovered. I'm not eating that.
What kind of omelet is it? Is it just eggs or has it got cheese?
It has cheese and it has my jardiniere in there that I like.
Sounds good.
It's so yummy.
I would have ate it.
He left it out.
I'd eat it.
Have you seen the price of eggs?
That's why I'd eat it.
Isn't that unbelievable?
Yeah, it is unbelievable. That's why I would eat it. That's like $14 worth of egg there.
It's like one egg is the price of a stamp these days.
Oh, don't get me started on the price of stamps.
So Ryan just texted me and he said, "Damn it, I left your omelet sitting out." I said,
"Did you leave it for him to see?"
I left it exactly how he left it.
I'm sweet. Well, he's like he didn't send you a message to say, "Babe, you forgot your omelet." That's what I would have expected.
It was uncovered. It was the
he
lid.
didn't even put it away.
No, it was just.
So we're looking at about 6 hours sitting out. Yeah, I'd eat it.
You'd still eat that.
I'd microwave the hell out of it, make it super hot, and that'll kill anything, and then I'd eat it.
I'm already dealing with the sickness. I don't need the sickness coming out
I'd be
that
down
end.
with the omelet sickness. All right. It is unbelievable. He just can't get this right.
He can't.
Listen, we can DoorDash some omelets if you want. I'm buying.
No, it's all right.
I'd want to do it just because I want to see the DoorDasher figure out a way to get into the secure facility that is the G spot. All right. Well, I'm sorry you're eggless.
It's fine.
And I'm giving up. I'll talk to him tonight. We have support group tonight.
Okay, yeah. Beat him over the head, would you?
Leah support group. No, it's a very warm and welcoming because
You
we
guys
deal with
endure
enough.
enough. Yeah.
7:51.
44 and cloudy today.
All right, idiot. From unbelievable to indestructible, it's Disturbed. 95 WIIL Rock, the rock station. 5-Finger Death Punch on Will Rock. Tom and Leah Will Rock Morning Show. It is 7:58. It is Open Phone Thursday. You got something you want to say on the radio? Plug your business. Tell somebody you love them. Talk about your band's gig this weekend. Talk about the best tacos you ever had. Sing a song. Tell a joke. Make barnyard sounds. I don't care. Thursday is the best day of the week. Wednesday's my best night. I don't have to worry about what's going on the show the next day. It's very relaxing. It is the only, when I get done with the show every day, I have until the next show to figure out what we're going to do. That is 19 hours.
You plan this?
There's always I know it doesn't sound like it, which means I'm really doing a good job planning. But I have 19 hours in it, a countdown clock. But on Wednesdays, the countdown clock, it's almost like the weekend. It skips all the way to Friday. It's 19 plus 24, which is 43, I believe. I have 43 hours.
Okay.
Which is pretty cool. So
what did you do with all that time?
I'm not allowed to say. Let me just say this, kids. Drugs bad.
So bad.
But I love Wednesdays. That's all I'm going to say. I've been told by management, drugs bad. I'm so happy you don't stick anything in your butt while we're on the air. That's it. Oh, and the show is good.
Awesome.
I've been told how great the show is, and I shouldn't say otherwise. It's probably the best thing in the history of broadcasting.
I mean.
Yeah. If you listen carefully to Marconi's grave, you can hear him. He's sobbing a little because of how good it is. And also because he ripped off radio from Reginald Fessenden, but we won't get into that. It's 7:59.
Thank God. 44 and cloudy for today, 30 overnight, 55.
You do not want a history lesson about the dawn of radio broadcasting?
And cloudy for tomorrow. He stole the idea from somebody else.
He had the money behind him. That's like Edison ripped Edison ripped off Tesla. But Edison had the backers.
Yeah.
Tesla was too busy actually inventing the thing to do the business end of it.
Yeah.
And same with Marconi and Fessenden. Fessenden was, figuring it out. Marconi was meeting people with money. You got to have that kind of, you need some capital to get something going. And so they were smarter guys.
Yeah.
They little less knowledge about what they were talking about. There's more to it, but that's all I'll put on you.
Thank you.
All right.
Because my brain can't handle much more. 35 now in Woodstock, 37 in Waukegan, and your planes, trains, and automobiles is complete.
You found the train one?
I found the train one.
Planes, trains, and automobiles. We wrap up the death edition of that coming up next, and then I'll stick my hand between two pillows. Yell at me, go, those aren't pillows.
Those aren't pillows.
Thanks for playing along.
I don't, but that's a quote from the movie, of course.
Which you haven't seen.
That is on the way.
I don't know how you got your job. You haven't seen Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. They filmed it here.
I'm at the mall?
No, Fat Man's?
Yeah.
The little hotel next to Fat Man's? When the car crashes into that's the place. That's the place.
I've stayed at that motel before.
Well, was your hand between two pillows? Those aren't pillows. That actually wasn't the hotel with the pillows, but still.
Either way.
Yeah.
Well, I apologize.
That's coming
Add
up.
it to the list. That's coming up after the 95 WIIL Rock, 95-second update. A shooting outside the Memorial Chapel Funeral Home in Waukegan left one man in critical condition and another injured. Police responded Tuesday evening and found both victims, one shot in the head and the other with a leg wound. A person of interest has been arrested and the investigation is ongoing. A 3-vehicle collision near Woodstock critically injured a woman and seriously injured 2 others Tuesday afternoon. Firefighters worked for nearly 30 minutes to extricate the trapped female driver, who was then airlifted to a hospital. The other 2 injured individuals were transported by ambulance. WIIL Rock Sports.
Having a little drink from her baba.
When something like that happens, I need your back. I need you to have my back.
I had that nice music going, that nice sports music. It's very relaxing.
Sports brought to you by Windy City Rooter. They drain your pipes, not your wallet. I don't get how this is just a cold. I don't know how this is just a cold.
Yeah. It's not a good one, huh? My last cold was I say good one, like there's good colds. My last cold was a good one.
It was just horrible. Like, oh, I have a cold.
It wasn't horrible. Yeah. Sliding scale. If the cold were, I guess, us said if the cold were like terminal, like if it had a mortality rate like in the 80s or not, the planet would be gone. Everybody gets a cold.
Everybody gets a cold eventually. Yeah.
We're lucky colds aren't deadly because there's no way to get around it.
Well, Ryan hasn't been sick this winter, and with all the other sickness that's been going around our house, he swears by his cold showers. He takes a cold shower every morning, and he thinks that that's why he hasn't had a cold.
You and him belong together.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, he knows as much as you do about science.
That is science.
Yeah,
Look it
a
up.
cold shower will keep you from getting
Ask
a
computer.
cold. Really?
Mhm.
Okay. Computer, will taking a cold shower prevent you from getting a cold?
I don't have an answer for that.
Of course not. It's stupid.
Ask if a cold shower will help your immune system.
Computer, will a cold shower help your immune system? Computer, will a cold shower help your immune system?
Here is an answer from an Alexa Answers contributor that I translated. Taking a cold shower boosts the immune system, improves blood circulation, among others.
And it will also get rid of your erection. So Leah thinks he's in there fighting a cold, but it's actually that she's frigid and he's not getting any. So he needs to go in.
He needs to take a cold shower.
And go in and
naturally.
All right.
Really, in sports, all you need to know is what someone informed me on the text line and also asked why I haven't included it.
What
and
is
it's
it?
because we're not talking about the Cactus League, but Cubs are 6-0, White Sox are 0-5.
I mentioned that what day were we off? Tuesday?
Tuesday, yeah.
Yeah, the Cubs were like 0-4 then, and the White Sox were were 4-0, and the White Sox were 0-3, and I'm like, wow.
No, the Sox are waiting till it matters.
They're going to save their victories for the season and then go undefeated.
Mhm.
They owe us that many. So, no, the Sox continue to roll, and the Cubs are rolling with the wins. The only problem with that is it's Cactus League.
And it doesn't matter,
I wouldn't give Cactus League scores or anything, but let's see how long these streaks go.
Yeah.
Because, the season's going to start, and then it's going to reverse. The Cubs aren't going to win a damn game. And the White Sox are going to, still keep losing.
That's what they do. That's what they do
consistent.
best.
Good for you, White Sox.
And finally, your train story. And yes, it involves.
So we did planes,
Mhm.
which was the person that died and the flight continued. We had that a little while ago. We did automobiles.
I messed up a word.
You messed up a word, and we invented the word coerced, which is like an Uber that you share with somebody, but for on your way to a funeral. It's a coerced. Brilliant. That's going to save some money right there. You just have to wait for somebody else to die and have them being at the same funeral home and being taken to the same cemetery.
Place, yeah.
And you can coerced with them. Save you some money. And now we have the train. So we'll have planes, trains, and automobiles, the morbid edition.
So a 53-year-old Russian tourist, her name's Olga.
Obviously.
She died while trying to take a selfie from the footboard of a train in Sri Lanka.
Little tiny island off the, I'll show it to you.
We've talked about this.
Sri Lanka.
Yeah. She fell.
Well, not that tiny. I mean, it's a decent size.
It's a bigger
I don't want
island.
to throw shade at the people of Sri Lanka.
She was part of a tour group that had been hanging out of the train trying to get selfies.
A lot of these train zone areas like that, they're so packed that people hang out of them anyway.
Right.
I mean, that's what you do. But if you're a tourist and you don't know what you're doing, get inside the train.
Yeah, probably.
And don't try and hang out to take a
also,
selfie.
stop with the selfies.
There are many selfies that, people walk off cliffs,
Mhm.
get hit by, trains, automobiles.
Yeah.
So she fell off the train trying to take a selfie. Yeah. Did you get the selfie?
I mean,
good news, bad news. Good news is I got 312 likes. Bad news is I'm dead. You get to the pearly gates. He's like, nah, we don't want you. Go the other way. We haven't checked the text line yet this morning. I feel remiss. You want to check it? And I like it when you check it. I don't like to look at it in advance. You don't need to look at it, but I like it when you check it and I react. Is that okay? Because normally the calls, like I answer them and
Yeah.
you can maybe be the one who answer the. Is that okay?
I don't
Reversal.
mind.
All right. What do we got on the text line today?
Let's see here. Is there a Team WIIL Rock St. Baldrick's?
Yes, there is, and not for the Broad Stop one, which is on Saturday, and we encourage you to be involved with that. You can find out about that on the Hometown Update page under the Go tab at 95willrock.com. But for Greentown Tavern, which when the Broad Stop stopped doing theirs, I moved over to Greentown, and now I feel like I couldn't move back to the Broad just because they're doing it again. April 6th is the Baldrick's at Greentown. If you want to join the team or whatever, keep watching 95willrock.com. It should hit the road trips page in another day or two. I'm setting it up now.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You're in the process.
Our staff is setting it up now, our huge staff.
Get to that. What are you doing?
Huh? I was looking for Dense Fog. He was here a minute ago. Producer guy's out looking for Dense Fog. So, yes, there will be a team for the Greentown Tavern one on April 6th.
Okay. Hey, Tom, congratulations on the new relationship.
Okay. Keeping that kind of private. She's a private person.
Okay.
Girlfriend. I'm not buying a house. She seems like she's really the person she's portraying herself to be, and she's extremely kind. Maybe the kindest person I've ever met. And that was something that's been lacking my entire life. Is
kind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's but also very compelling, very entertaining. Was on the phone with her. We did a phone call last night, and I'm like, how long have we been talking? Because she couldn't come over. 2 hours, 22 minutes, and 28 seconds. Oh my gosh,
it's like,
2.5 hours.
Did you guys fall asleep on the phone together? Like, no, you hang up. No, you hang up. Oh, we'll just sleep up. Did you not do that?
No.
Oh.
We just talked, and then at the end of the conversation, we said, our goodbyes and hung up.
You don't remember being young and doing
you
that?
Hang up. No, you hang up. And then you say you're going to hang up. We'll hang up on 3. 3, 2, 1, or 1, 2, 3. You didn't hang up.
Oh, you're so silly.
Yes, we did that last night. I broke up with her. Well, actually, I wrote a note. I'm going to pass her and study all. Thank you for that. Thank you very much. It's been almost 11 months since I was thrown away and so discarded. Maybe this one will keep me. I don't. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Thank you for the text. It's Open Phone Thursday. Back to the OPT lines after Shinedown on WIIL Rock. Did you know that today is Open Phone Thursday? And if you
What?
dial 800-223-9510, you'll be on the radio. You'll be talking to us.
Hmm?
Yeah. And our question today is very important. Leah's super fan, Crazy Lori, she's okay with being called Crazy
Mhm.
Lori, has a date with Tarzan. Now you see why she's her name for him. Now you see why we call her Crazy Lori. That's the tip of the iceberg there. Yeah, she has a date with Tarzan, and she wants to know who buys. She asked him out. And I said, well, I mean, you could, that's kind of a, like, if you ask me out or if we go to your thing,
Yeah.
you buy. But if I ask you, like the new girlfriend,
Mhm.
we're going on a vacation and I invited her, and I'm not going to say, hey, let's go to Mexico, spend all this money. So I bought,
That's extreme.
Yeah.
That's an extreme.
Yeah, but I'm trapping her in
Example.
a foreign country and I'm going to
Right.
expect her to do weird stuff
Okay.
if she ever wants to
Oh,
make it
yeah,
home. So,
right.
yeah. Anyway, I don't know what the weird stuff is, but I'll figure it out when we get there. So anyway, I don't, what is your answer on that? Does it depend on who invited who, or where you're going, or what you're doing, or is it chivalry? Like, I try and generally buy, not even just on dates, but in general, or
Right.
whatever. So that's weird. So who buys? 800-223-9510. That's this morning's question. And then, or whatever you want to talk about, anything. Open Phone Thursday. Get some free plugs for your thing or whatever you got. Plug your thing. Call now and we'll help you plug your thing, is what I'm trying to say. We help you plug your thing. And if you've never plugged your thing before, we'll be gentle. 800-223-9510. Call now for Open Phone Thursday. It's 8:18.
44 and cloudy for today, 30 overnight, 55 and mostly cloudy again tomorrow. It's 39 in Spring Grove, 39 in Palatine.
800-223-9510 for Open Phone Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday, 501. $4 bottles of Miller Lite and Coors Light waiting for you. Delicious food, concert tickets, swag, all a good time. Looks like the weather's going to be decent tomorrow. 501 party starts at 501 exact. You get a 502, you missed the beginning. Bender's Bar and Grill.
Unless we're not there. Can't be late.
Tom, I get there at 5:05, but Tom, you're late. I cannot be late.
No.
It's not possible because it doesn't start. And when it comes to the 501 Club party, I'm Kesha.
Mm-hmm.
When I walk through the doors,
That's
501 tomorrow, Bender's Bar and Grill in Silver Lake. We'll see you there with Miller Lite and WIIL Rock. It's open phone Thursday. 800-223-9510. Call now. I will answer and you will be on. Hi, Will Rock. Who's this?
Morning, Leah. How you doing, Tom?
Good morning.
I never showed up.
Oh, it's Scott that never shuts up. How's the recovery doing?
I was thinking I was going to try to hit the show tomorrow, but I was on cane yesterday. It's not working.
You were what yesterday?
I was using a cane instead of a walker,
Oh,
but
good for you.
I'm not ready for that yet.
Yeah.
No.
You got a new hip.
Oh, his was his hip. Okay.
Yeah. So, but you're up and moving around. That's good. I'm sorry I haven't come to see you. It's been a very busy week. So,
Wow, you're
I
a
think
terrible
you're
friend.
You're preoccupied with your new girlfriend.
yeah, it's her fault. She's a horrible person
I
keeping me
understand
from
that.
you. Yeah. It's her fault. It's
Yeah,
all
yeah.
her fault. Anyway, so you're going to be out and about at some point, huh?
You thought he was
Yeah,
gonna
next
be.
week, I think.
Next week?
All right.
Okay.
I'll have to stop going places. All right.
I
That's
can't
good.
drive. I need a ride, Tom.
What?
I need a ride.
You're
can't
breaking
drive
up,
yet.
man. I can't hear you. I don't know what's.
Oh,
I
man.
cannot. You broke up there. I don't know what he was saying. There's Scott who never shuts up. It's 8:23.
44 and cloudy for today.
It is not all.
I love Scott.
Yeah. Coming up in just a little bit. Eggplant. What makes for a good eggplant?
I'll tell you.
Yeah, and it might make for a good your eggplant too. It's weird how that all works together. We'll find out about that after Offspring and Will Rock. How to tell if your eggplant's a good eggplant. We'll do that coming up next on the Will Rock Morning Show. I believe there to be some double entendre involved. Leah says otherwise. It's nothing dirty, naughty.
Mm-mm.
It's simply about if you enjoy an eggplant.
Yeah, here
from
and
time
there.
to time, what makes for a good eggplant. That is on the way next. It's and a lesson in metrics. That is on the way next on the Will Rock Morning Show.
44, mostly cloudy for today, 30 overnight, 55 and cloudy tomorrow as well. It's 39 in Palatine, 39 in Antioch. And this is a celebration of life and lunch. That story is on the way after the 95 WIIL Rock 95-second update brought to you by Plumbers and Steam Fitters, UA Local 118. Plumbers, steam fitters, and HVAC techs in southeastern Wisconsin. Yes, Thomas.
I have a question.
Okay.
You said celebration of life
And lunch.
and lunch. Now, when I hear celebration of life, can I ask some questions?
Yes.
I don't want to ruin your story.
No.
When I hear celebration of life, I'm thinking funeral.
Mhm.
That's just a fancy way to say, like when they fire somebody here, they're not firing them. It's a reduction in force.
Yes.
Doesn't that sound nice? Did you get fired? Nope, it was a reduction in force. I can't pay my bills. But celebration of life. Do you mean funeral? Is that what you're?
You're going to have to wait. That's my
okay.
compelling tease.
But then you also say and lunch. Now, if I hear there's a funeral
Mhm.
and I hear there's a luncheon afterwards,
Mhm.
you're more likely to get me there. Generally, there's a luncheon, but you know what you get at the luncheon is
Sandwiches.
ham sandwiches
Yeah.
specifically, unless it's a Jewish friend that died, and then you got to go to Shiva, and you don't want to do that. So ham sandwiches. If you like, I always say, well, wedding crash, I'll funeral crash.
Yeah, ham sandwiches.
ham
brings
sandwiches.
Tom to the
Party
casket.
brings me to the yard, to the graveyard. But still, all the ham sandwiches bring Tom to the graveyard. I'll do a little twerking for you, liven things up a little. What is that man twerking by the casket? That's just Tom from the radio. We make him do that to get his ham sandwich. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I'll wait my turn. Once he's done, I'll go say my goodbyes. Thank you, Mima.
Well, this is more than ham sandwiches, okay?
Oh, deviled eggs too? Because that's a good funeral.
You're just going to have to wait.
Okay.
You're
If
just
there's
gonna have to
deviled
wait.
eggs, I will straight up lick the body. Whatever you need me to do.
Skipping news, Will Rock Sports.
What? Okay. You just can't do it. Huh?
Brought to you by Pratt's Chimney Service for cleaning, repairs, and rebuilds. Go to prattschimneyservice.com.
I'm serious about
No,
this.
everything I
will
had
straight
lined up
funeral
was death and
crash.
destruction.
I will straight up funeral, and you can't go into that with laughing. But if
You
it's
can't.
death, there might be a funeral, in which case I might get my ham sandwiches. I think most things come back to ham with me. That's my thing about
Bag of
Easter.
ham.
Bag of ham.
Mhm.
Bag of ham might be my favorite. I love Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Because there's usually bag of turkey.
Well, this is
But
going to
bag
piss
of
you
ham
off.
is way better than bag of turkey. Bag of turkey, the turkey gets slimier longer. Of course, you're
You
the
just
person
gotta
who won't
nuke
eat a room temperature egg, but
It was 6 hours.
whatever. Give me the omelet. So anyway, what do you got? Cubs, Brewers. Cubs, big winning streak. Sox, big losing streak. Brewers, we don't know.
Bulls lost.
Bulls lost. They're on the bubble for that play-in playoff spot, I think. Blackhawks, I don't even know if they can find the ice anymore.
Well, they're in Vegas, so
Yeah.
we're not.
Whole new town to get their ass kicked. A lot of people in Vegas. Engelbert's in Vegas. Wayne's in Vegas. Tom and Leah are at the radio station.
Yeah. I've already harassed them several times.
Every
so.
time they post something, I just type meh.
Meh. I'm sure it sucks without me.
Yeah.
And finally, yes, Tom, it is a celebration
Funeral.
of life
Call it what it is.
and lunch. Chinese foodies are posing as mourners to try funeral homes noodles.
Really?
So these foodies in China have been reportedly flocking to, an unlikely destination for lunch, a funeral home,
Yeah.
after a noodle dish served went viral on social media.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that? Was there ham in it?
No, there's nothing about ham. It's
Oh.
just noodles.
It's a noodle. Well, it's got things in it. Like ramen. I used to get that cup of soup. It's just noodles and like a little fake piece of carrot. Or
1 pea.
here or there, 1 pea. Like that was fancy. I didn't get the plastic dime, the little of ramen. I spent the 28 cents and got the cup of noodles.
Yeah.
And it had little things in it. Little things of flavor.
Little
But ramen
fancier.
now is like super fancy.
fancy.
So
yeah.
I gotta think if it's a funeral, they're dish in that.
I don't know if they.
And
if
that's
there's a
not
picture.
ramen in China. Maybe it's like noodles, but they put stuff in it. They know noodles. They know they're good with noodles.
They know what they're
This
noodles.
sounds racist. Those Chinese are very good with noodles, Leah.
Oh, this looks delicious.
See,
I can't pronounce what it's called, but
just point.
Huh.
And this is served at a funeral?
This is served, yeah.
See, funeral crashing is a great idea everywhere. I crashed a wedding last summer. It was really fun. It was a great time. I went with a lady friend. It was a good time. But I think funeral crashing, because you don't have to do, everybody's a little more awkward. Like wedding crashing, you're going to have to dance and act like you're in a good mood and all that stuff to get the bar and the food. Funeral crashing, everybody just kind of stands around, eats, and then leaves.
Yeah.
And keeps to themselves. Nobody wants to be there.
No.
So you can go pretty much unnoticed.
You could even wear your glasses.
Yeah.
Like people will wear sunglasses sometimes because
they're crying. They're crying. No, I'm just trying to not be discovered. I'm simply here for the noodles. Did you know Xingli? No, yes. We were in school. We worked at the factory office construction site together. He was my uncle. I was adopted. You'll notice I don't look like him. It's very sad. I saw him the other day when our favorite sports team played their event and they had success or failure, and that affected us both emotionally. He's been dead for 6 weeks. When I say the other day, him and I had this joke because
it's so funny.
Time was bending and things. Because of he was in a coma for 3 years. I didn't mean go. We watched it on television. There was no television in his room. We streamed it on the internet. There was no internet in his hospital. I brought my phone. It's in a dead spot. I didn't know him. I'm here for the noodles. Oh, you are too. You were just effing with me. All right. Your English is good. Do they have to-go cups? Let's get some more and get the hell out of here. Or they kick us out. And that's Tom Crash's a Chinese funeral for the noodles. Xingli, who I know from work. Yes. Sinus and snoring MD. Do you snore? Do you have sleep apnea? Are you worried about allergies this spring? If any of these things are you want to check out Sinus and Snoring MD. They're nearby, 4 locations. On the IL side, they're in Mount Prospect and Lombard, and they have pop-up locations too. And in Wisconsin, they've got the Kenosha location and Oak Creek. If you know somebody in Milwaukee, South Milwaukee, Cudahy, St. Francis, around there, Oak Creek location right there nearby. Make a call. They'll give you an appointment at the location nearest you. You go in, they'll talk to you about what's going on, give you the exam. If you need an overnight sleep test, they have those. They'll send you home with that. If it's allergies, they'll give you the in-office allergy test. You get results in 15 minutes. No matter what they do, then they're going to make sure it is the right treatment for you. Minimally invasive surgical and non-surgical treatments for all things: snoring, sinus problems, nasal problems, sleep apnea. Sinus and Snoring MD will get it done. I'm going to give you the phone number in a minute. If you know somebody who could benefit from them, write it down. Give them this number, 262, area code 444, all fours, 0095. That's 262-444-0095. Sinus and Snoring MD will help you breathe better and live better. That is their mission statement, to help you regain your quality of life. And it all starts with a simple phone call, 262-444-0095.
Previously on the Will Rock Morning Show.
And there's nothing dirty about this story. Okay.
I get it. I'm waiting to see why you would have to give me that warning.
The food website, the Takeout, posted some advice on how to choose the perfect eggplant.
Yeah.
It's about finding the fresh produce,
This
nothing
is
else.
actual eggplant we're talking about. I don't know who's buying. Listen, I understand there are eggplant recipes or what. I don't know who's buying
Eggplant
the
Parmesan.
eggplant. I don't know who's buying the rutabagas. I don't know who's buying. There's all sorts of things in that area at the store, the first area with all the weird looking crap.
Isn't there like a rutabaga pie?
Sure. Have you ever eaten a rutabaga? Who's eating turnips?
No.
What are you doing with eggplants?
What's the one that looks like celery, but that's rhubarb. Never mind.
Rhubarb.
Okay.
There's rhubarb pies.
Yes,
yeah.
that's what I was
Yes,
thinking
If you
of.
confuse rutabaga and rhubarb, your recipe's not going to end well. I made a fine rutabaga pie. Give me that rutabaga pie. Rutabaga strawberry jam. Rutabaga. Rutabaga is like turnips Temu cousin, you know?
Rutabaga.
Yeah, I was going to go get a turnip. I couldn't afford it, so I bought a Temu. I bought a rutabaga. Anyway, but okay, I guess eggplant a little more so.
Then rutabaga.
So you're doing a news story, how to find. We've run out of all possible news stories, and we're down to how to find the perfect eggplant.
Eggplant.
Well,
Yep.
thank you, Leah.
They've boiled it down to 5 main
hold
tips.
on. Let me get a pen. This one works. All right, I'll write it down.
All right. Size matters.
So you want a bigger one or a smaller one?
You don't want it to be too big. Large, more mature eggplants
That's what I've
tend to
been
be more
telling her.
bitter.
That's what I've been telling her. Yeah, I have a large, more mature eggplant. Yes.
So don't avoid one just because it's a little undersized.
I like this already.
2.
Yes.
Squeeze it.
You want to give it a good squeeze.
You
well,
don't want-
but then you're going to end up with a bigger, firmer eggplant. But
Well, you don't want a real soft one. If
Yeah.
it's soft and squishy, just don't even bother.
if you squeeze it and it's firm, good. You
Mhm.
want a nice,
Not
firm.
rock hard though.
Yeah. Well,
not first. Not
when
when
it's
you
that
first
more
buy it.
mature eggplant, that's not a concern. You don't have to worry about it being
There's
too hard.
pills for that.
Yeah.
looks are important as well.
Oh, they're all ugly.
Well, not all eggplants look alike. Ideally, they say that the skin should always be taut and shiny,
Oh, yeah.
free of wrinkles, bruises, or scars.
Wait, shiny? You should polish up your eggplant, make it look nice and shiny.
It should be shiny out there on display.
All right. Are there some types of salves or ointments for that? I don't know. Okay. All right.
Branch out.
Mm-hmm.
Don't settle for the same eggplant all the time.
Oh, yeah. Slut around in your eggplant world.
You might see big, fat, purple ones a lot.
Oh, yeah.
But 3 other types are common too. There's the Italian eggplant, which in this situation is known to be smaller.
Yeah. Okay. I thought it was the Irish eggplants that were smaller.
There's Asian eggplants that tend to be a little thinner.
Okay.
And you can even find white ones the size of your thumb. And then the last one, Thomas.
I think you're making stuff up now.
Not.
How big are white eggplants? Computer, how big are white eggplants? We'll ask her since the AI doesn't seem to know.
Here is an answer from an Alexa Answers contributor that I translated.
Okay.
Depending on the place where they are cultivated, they can reach about 50 centimeters.
Computer, how many inches is 50 centimeters?
50 centimeters is about 20 inches.
You'll be fine with the white eggplant, okay? The white eggplant is plenty big for your needs.
Well, it's saying to branch out, but the last thing they say is it's all about how you use it.
Yeah.
Different varieties are better for different things. Experiment.
If my white eggplant is 20 inches, it doesn't matter how I use it. You're going to enjoy it, okay?
I don't know if
you
you're enjoying
survive
that.
the experience. If the recipe is good, you will enjoy my 20-inch white eggplant. And by the way, I may have confused millimeters with inches in this scenario.
Mornings will rock. Open Phone Thursday with Tom and Leah.
So fun. 95 Will Rock. It is the best day of the week. Open phone Thursday. 800-223-9510. This person's been waiting 10 minutes. A relatively short wait time. Please hang on the line after our call and fill out a quick survey. I'm making that up. There is no survey. Hi, Will Rock. Who's this?
It's Perry Tom. Good morning.
How are you doing, Perry Tom?
I'm doing all right.
All right. Where are you calling from, Perry Tom?
I'm calling from Pompano Beach, Florida.
Pompano Beach, Florida.
Wow.
Do you live there?
Yeah, I've lived there for a while.
All right. And
Where is that at?
It's right by the water.
Okay. Well, but on what
Yeah,
side?
it's near the beach.
Okay.
Which side are you on? Are you on the Atlantic Ocean or the Gulf of Mexico, or are you down in the Caribbean Sea? Where?
I'm in Atlantic Boulevard.
Okay.
Okay. So you're by Daytona?
No, Pompano.
We're not going to get an answer. Is the Atlantic? If you went and touched your foot into the water, would it be the Atlantic Ocean or would it be the Gulf of Mexico?
Atlantic Ocean.
So he's on the east side.
Okay, because I'm going to the west side.
You're on the other side, the Gulf side. All right. What can we do for you, Perry Tom? Hey, can you answer our question? If you go out on a date, Perry Tom, who buys? Who should buy? The man, the woman, the other man, the other woman, the person who should buy?
I'm not sure. I think the woman should buy.
I agree with you, Perry Tom. Why should the woman buy? Because she's a woman.
Because she's a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're making money now, too.
Ass in the kitchen and make me a sandwich.
Not as much
and if we're
as the
out,
men,
then pay
but
for the sandwich. Whatever. Glass ceiling. All right, Perry Tom. What
And in case you didn't know,
what can we do for you
was
today
sarcasm.
in Pompano?
I just had a good day. I had my breakfast. I had my coffee, and it was good this morning.
And you stream us and listen to us on the internet?
Yeah.
Now, are you from here and you moved there, or did you find us on streaming accidentally, or why do you listen to our show?
Because I listen to you a lot.
Oh,
and
you
I
listen to
heard
us
from you in
because
a
you
couple
listen
of
to
years.
us. Okay. You listen to us because you listen to us. That makes complete sense. And where are you from? Did you ever live here?
No, I just moved.
All right. How is it that you came to discover? You moved where? You moved. You moved to where? From where? Perry Tom.
To Pompano.
From where?
From where?
I think it's in Fort Lauderdale, Pompano Beach in Fort Lauderdale.
This is where you live now, but
where did you live before Pompano?
You lived there, what was the name of the place that you resided before you moved to Pompano, which is by Fort Lauderdale?
I think it's called Sandra's Group Home.
Okay, and where do you know what city that was in?
Yeah, it's over here by Atlantic Boulevard in Pompano Beach, Florida.
Good enough for me. And now, why do you listen to our show? How do you know that we're on the radio? Are you streaming us on the computer or the digital? How did you come to stream us? How did you know about us? How did you find us?
I found it on the internet. I was looking on the internet this morning, so I said I wanted to call and see what's going on and check on y'all.
Sounds good. All right, man.
I appreciate being checked on
Thank
every
you
once
for
in a while.
listening and
Thank
checking
you.
on us. How was your breakfast? What did you have? He was afraid to.
I had bacon and cinnamon rolls and sausage and a cup of coffee.
You're gonna live like 10 minutes. Bacon and cinnamon. I like your breakfast. That is awesome. That's a good breakfast. No eggs though. You can't afford eggs, right? What about the price of eggs, right?
I had eggs yesterday for breakfast.
Some kind of millionaire or something. All right, Perry Tom. Thanks for calling, Matt. What's the weather like? It's pretty warm there, huh?
It's pretty nice outside. Not too hot, not too cold. Just pretty nice.
Just right. It's the Goldilocks day there in Pompano. All right. Thanks for calling, Perry Tom. Have a good rest of your day.
All right. Thank you, Tom. Have a good day.
Bye-bye. There he goes. I just wonder when people stream us.
Yeah,
like,
how'd you find us?
Because there's people that stream us that I'm never lived here.
Right.
Or what. A lot of it was like videos from when we used to have a lot of good bands in Studio East.
Right.
You know?
They find our station.
Yeah, they find our stuff.
80 and sunny in Fort Myers while I'm there this weekend, by the way.
Oh, there you go. I'm going to Mexico a week from Saturday, and I'm taking a delightful friend with me.
Oh, it's going to be sunny there too. Yeah.
If we ever leave the room.
Oh boy.
No, we're totally leaving the room. I'm going to the pool. That's why we're going. All right. It is 8:54. It is Open Phone Thursday, getting into the final hour. What do you want to be on the air for? Dial it up now. Talk or text, same number, 800-223-9510. More OPT after 3DG on WIIL Rock.
That's what you would say to me.
I was going to say, I love it when you use my lines
Yeah.
against me. It's, I was texting. I said, I'm texting my lady friend, and Leah said, well, don't let the show interrupt you. You all morning are running a family, and I get it. You got to run your family. I've seen your family. Without you, if you don't run it
Wasn't
here.
that chaos when you video chatted me the other day and I'm late? I'm dying
You're just laying
on the
there
couch.
in the dark, and your family's just bouncing around. Like, would you people give her a little peace and quiet?
Just give me some time.
She's dying.
Did not feel well. I just wanted the lights off.
Anyway.
Oh, man.
Chaos. It is 8:59. Speaking of chaos, it's Open Phone Thursday. Anything can happen, and it usually does. Dial it up now. Talk or text. Same number, 800-223-9510.
Tell us what you had for breakfast.
Into the home stretch. We want to hear about your breakfast, cinnamon roll and bacon. That's a pretty good breakfast.
I didn't have my omelet.
We can DoorDash. I'll
No,
buy.
I ended up
Let's
eating
get
something.
Denny's.
No.
Let's get Grand Slam. Moon's over my hammy. Little Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity up in here. IHOP, Denny's, whatever.
A carafe of orange juice.
Yes, an entire carafe of orange. I'm buying.
Yeah.
Including an egg dish.
What?
Limit 2 eggs. 3 if you get an omelet.
No, I'm full now.
None of this 5-egg omelet.
No.
I don't have money for that. You know where I work. Anyway, 800-223-9510. Dial it up now. Open phone Thursday.
44 and mostly cloudy for today. 30 overnight. 55 and cloudy for tomorrow. I almost said dense fog. Dense fog has left the building.
Where am
It was
I?
hours ago.
Where did I go? I'm confused.
Not here anymore.
It's so dense.
It's 40 in Waukegan and 39 in McHenry. And if you're going to run a prostitution business.
Nope, you lost me at run. Oh, wait, what? Run a what?
Oh, I'm sorry. If you're going to operate a prostitution,
right,
no running involved.
Yeah.
A prostitution business at your massage parlor, maybe change your name.
Okay.
Okay.
From there be hoes here or something like that.
It may as well
it gives
be
it away.
that.
Okay. All right.
That is on the way after
Happy ending massage parlor.
the 95 WIIL Rock
Like
95-second update. No. Jury selection has concluded in the trial of Robert Cremo III, accused of killing 7 and injuring 48 during the 2022 Highland Park 4th of July parade. The 12-member jury, 6 men and 6 women, along with 6 alternates, was finalized on Wednesday. Cremo, 24, was absent from court that day, reportedly refusing to attend despite multiple requests. Opening arguments are scheduled for Monday. A man died Tuesday when a camper trailer caught fire in Kenosha, spreading to a nearby home. Firefighters arrived and safely evacuated the home's occupants, but found the man deceased in the camper. His identity is being withheld pending family notification. WIIL Rock Sports. Brought to you by Windy City Rooter. They drain your pipes, not your wallet. The Los Angeles Clippers beat the Chicago Bulls 122-117. Bulls host Toronto on Friday. The Bucks host Denver tonight. Blackhawks play the Golden Knights in Vegas. Chicago Wolves see their winning streak come to an end, losing to Iowa Wild 6-4. And if you care about Cactus League, the Brewers drop both ends of split squad games 9-3 to the Dodgers and 7-1 to the Diamondbacks. Cubs and Giants play to a 4-4 tie. The Padres top the White Sox 3-1. Royals at Brewers, Angels at Cubs, Guardians at White Sox, all today. And finally, I had to make the one person on the text line happy.
They wanted the Cactus League.
They wanted
scores.
the Cactus League scores.
They're doing fantasy baseball spring training edition. Is that what it? Jake did. I've never done fantasy baseball. Jake did it one year. He's like, "Dad, don't do it.
It's exhausting.
It's a full-time job."
I did it once.
Yeah,
and I think I made it like a week.
Every
before
day
I
you got to do
said,
something.
Yeah,
football's bad enough. You got to set one lineup a week.
Mhm.
You know. Yeah. Anyway.
And finally, if you're gonna operate a prostitution business out of your massage parlor,
yes,
you may want to change your name. So the name of the spa isn't what gives it away. Oasis Spa.
Sounds nice.
It's a very nice spa.
Relaxing, yeah.
Very nice spa.
Yeah.
Police did raid that very nice spa.
Okay.
Discovered condoms hidden in a mattress
Well,
and
at least they're practicing safe
a
prostitution.
planter. Yeah, right. A worker admitted to providing sexual services for money.
Uh-oh.
And that is when they came to find the owner, whose name is Soonbang.
So what if I don't want to do it now?
Soon.
I talked to her sister.
Now bang.
Later bang.
Later
Oh,
bang.
if I said I don't want to do it now.
Oh.
Yeah. She's soon bang. Her sister is later bang. And her other sister, who's not here right now, she's busy, is now bang. The Bang Sisters. It's like the massage parlor prostitution version of Goldilocks. You know, one is just right.
Oh,
Whether you want it soon, now, or later, you get it. So. Soon bang is she's got it. She never has to work. Later bang either. Now bang is like, why am I always so sore? You two, no sex, me always owie on the lady part. When you wait. Later, I get it now. Hold on. Get off of me. I'm talking to sister. Just name, not verb. calls to get to. We're going to do the speed edition, okay? Try and clear some of these out. This is Open Phone Thursday, 800-223. 9510. This person's been waiting like 20 minutes. Hi, Will Rock. Who's this?
Tiffany.
Tiffany, where are you calling from?
I'm driving down 50 right now.
All right. Listen, Tiff, the question today is, because Leah's super fan, Crazy Lori's got a date. Crazy Lori asked this guy out. The guy's, she calls him Superman.
No, she doesn't.
Batman.
No, she doesn't.
Tarzan.
Tarzan. There you go. Get it right.
I know. I'm just. She calls the date Tarzan. Who buys? Who buys on a date, Tiff? Who buys on that date?
On that date, I would say she should offer, but he should buy.
Exactly.
That was my answer.
Yeah.
That was my answer. Chivalry is not dead, but also you broads are, your people. You got
we make money now.
You got jobs, right? It's cute. You're driving like Tiffany. You're driving your little car. You're going places. Look at me. I'm a grown up. I'm anyway. What can we do for you, Tiffany?
I just wanted to let you guys know that even though a rutabaga looks more like a turnip, it actually tastes more like a carrot. It's sweeter.
So I can make a pie.
So when I go to the store and I see these things, these rutabagas, Tiffany, would you recommend making a rutabaga pie?
You could, I guess, but
I see these things at the store and I'm wondering what the hell people are doing. You know what they taste like? I don't think I've ever eaten rutabaga. It's a comedy word and I like it. I have a t-shirt that says rutabaga. I'm not anti-rutabaga. I want to make you know I'm not a rutabaga hater, okay?
We love rutabaga.
I love they are what they are. They're rutabaga. They're here. They get used to it. There's a place for them in the world. But what do you do? How often do you eat rutabaga and how did you come to know what rutabaga tastes like?
So I work on a farm. I work at Larryville Gardens in Burlington.
Okay.
And they, when you buy your vegetables from an actual farm, they taste way better than you do from a grocery store.
Truth.
I skipped that part of the grocery store. That stuff all looks so weird, colorful and different shapes, and it's probably
really
not good for you. I go right to the meat and snack chips. Anyway, so it's better buy it from a farm stand. Can we buy it from your farm?
Yes. Larryville Garden is off of 11 in Burlington. It's open 24 hours. They have a farm stand. It's self-serve. And anything you buy from there is going to taste way better than you get from a grocery store.
All I heard was go steal vegetables, but whatever. Listen.
Yeah, it's year round. So we grow stuff year round. So right now we have like spinach and like Swiss chard and kale and stuff like that. And it's way better. It's sweeter. It has more flavor. Yeah, and then you get a rutabaga. The rutabagas will be actually available in like a couple of weeks once the ground's not frozen anymore.
Are you growing these things indoors? How do you have them in the winter?
Well, so the rutabagas are outside, but we do have a heated hoop tunnel, so we do grow some stuff like they're in the ground, but they're covered, and we heat them so we can keep stuff growing year round.
Interesting. Now, what? And the rutabagas are
the only ones.
Go ahead.
We're like the only farm in like Wisconsin that does what we do.
It seems horribly wasteful. You're heating a room for vegetables to grow. Is that efficient?
Silly.
Yeah. It's like a boiler system. We have like pipes that are on the ground. We just keep the ground like right above freezing so that stuff doesn't freeze.
And it grows.
But
and
it's like 40 degrees, at least 40 degrees year round.
What's a rutabaga going to run me, Tiff?
Actually, that now you ask me, I don't know. I don't know.
You're not on the business end of it. You're in
the prices.
You're in production. You're in production, not and apparently marketing. All right. So how we get a rutabaga, and then what the hell do we do with it?
So you cook it like you would a carrot. You can bake it in the oven. You can put it on the stove. You know what I mean? Just like soften it a little bit, and you just.
So I got to peel. I got to peel it, right? The outside is crud. I peel it and then I cut it up and then I cook it how I would cook a carrot. Because you see me cooking a lot of carrots, Tiff. Every day I'm like, well, I'm gonna have me some cooked carrots.
It's because you buy your carrots from the store and you don't know what a carrot should actually taste like.
I'm an idiot.
I want to know what my carrot's going to taste like. My mom just texted me and said Dickie put it in his stew the other day.
Rutabaga?
Rutabaga,
yeah. Oh, Dickie loves putting stuff in his... Is that... We're talking about porn now, right? Or sex?
No.
Like to stick my rutabaga in her stew.
Oh, it's my mom.
Yeah. Listen, Tiff, will you come on the show and bring us some rutabaga to eat?
Oh my God, I would love to.
Send
I'll
Leah
bring you,
an
I'll bring you guys
email.
some real vegetables. I'll bring you guys, oh my God, the best vegetables you ever had.
Oh, we could do
Best
like a
vegetables
taste it.
we ever had.
Yeah.
Which, Taste It Tuesday, the vegetable edition from the farm. Will you please send Leah an email? Leah, Leah at 95WIIL. There's a WI for Wisconsin and an IL for Illinois. It's not Will, WILL. You'd think those emails would forward to us, but they don't.
They don't.
Because the people we work for, we don't have money to buy extra URLs. So Leah at 95WIILROCK.com. Subject line rutabaga. Okay.
All right, I got it.
All right, Tiff.
I can't
thanks
wait
for calling.
to eat your rutabaga.
Say hi to the vegetables that live a very happy, warm life. Thanks for calling. That's rutabaga.
That was speed round.
That's rutabaga talk from the Will Rock Morning Show. 2 words I never thought I'd say as a broadcaster.
Rutabaga
Check
talk.
it off the list.
We are your rutabaga
talk.
station.
You're all rutabagas. It's if there's a rutabaga on your radio, it's 95 Will Rock. All right. Open phone Thursday. Back to the OPT lines next. I have a line open now because we lost the rutabaga lady. 800-223-9510. Talk or text into the home stretch of open phone Thursday. It's 9:14.
44 and cloudy for today.
If you want to continue this conversation in person, 501 Club Party
Dying
tomorrow.
to.
Come on out. If we're not talking stamps, we'll be talking rutabaga. We're hanging out at Bender's Bar and Grill in Silver Lake with $4 bottles of Miller Lite and Coors Light on special. We've got concert tickets, including Nickelback at Alpine this summer and Sleep Theory at House of Blues in June. 501 tomorrow, Bender's Bar and Grill's on North Water in Silver Lake. We'll see you there with Miller Lite and Will Rock. Hey, if you're getting electric work done in Lake County, make sure the electricians doing it are from the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers. Local 150 in Lake County. These are the electricians that know what they're doing. They've completed that 5-year apprenticeship program. They do ongoing training. So if it's something new, new electrical things popping up all the time. LED light systems, save you some money, solar panels, electric vehicle charging stations. If you need an electrician in Lake County to get those things done, make sure they're from the IBEW Local 150 shop, because they're going to know the latest and greatest. Plus, they'll get it done like a pro no matter what it is. If it's wiring or you need something replaced or just any electrical work. Talk to the contractor. Make sure the electricians working for them are from IBEW Local 150 in Lake County. To get a list of contractors or to find out more, go to the website ibew150.org. It's Open Phone Thursday, 800-223-9510. Rutabaga Talk. Hi, welcome to Rutabaga Talk. You're on the air. Who's this?
This is Kenya, Tom.
Kenya, how are you doing? Long time no talk.
I know, I miss you. I'm listening to you today, and I was just thinking I need to call in and check in with you.
I can barely understand your speakerphone. Are you in the bathroom? Are you pooping?
I am going to stop moving. How are you?
It's very echoey there. Can you pick the phone up?
I put
my. Oh, there you go. That's better.
Oh,
that's better.
Okay,
That's better.
I'm not on speaker anymore. Is this better?
Yeah. Listen. Today's question, Kenya, is on a date, who buys?
Is it a first date?
It is a first date, and the lady invited the guy. Crazy Lori invited Tarzan on a date. They're going to go to a concert at the Fuel Room in Austin's. There's some Allman Brothers tribute band or something. It sounds like a nightmare. But there's great food
Why
there.
do you hate the Allman Brothers?
So they're going to go out. I don't hate the Allman Brothers, but I'm not going to see a tribute band. So who buys? Who buys?
I mean, wait. Whose decision was it to go to the concert? Who's got the tickets to the concert?
She did.
She invited him out.
He bought the tickets.
He bought the tickets. She picked the date. He bought the tickets. Who's buying the rest of the night? Who's buying dinner? Who's buying drinks? Who's getting the hotel room?
I feel like, well, that's up to them, but I feel like she could probably at least buy drinks or dinner or offer to, because he got the ticket.
I like that you say that's up to them. This isn't binding. What you say, we're not going to call Lori and say, look, Kenya said this is how it goes. This is a binding
Well, here's
referendum.
the thing. If I invite somebody out, then I'm going to take them out for the night. But if they offer to pay, then chivalry is never dead, and I'll take it.
That's what we're saying, basically. Offer, but then the guy buys. All right. I like it. What can we do for Kenya? Now, Kenya she did a web TV thing on Kenosha Cable that I was on a couple of times, and she filled in on our show a couple of times. So what's going on with you?
You know what? Well, my mom had a stroke, so she now lives with me. So I've not been out and about as I used to be.
Okay.
I also miss that you guys aren't close to me anymore in Pleasant Prairie, but I got to respect that you moved to Gurney. That's all right.
Did you drive to the radio station, go in there, and they're like, we're like a real estate company or something? We don't. You're like, no, I want the radio studio. They fix that piece of crap building. Yeah.
Well, I like the building. It's kind of nice and removed, but I listened to you guys, so I knew that you guys were moving.
Yeah.
But I'm still trying to find where you guys are in Gurney, actually.
Well, there's a large place with a lot of stores, and it's called Gurney Mills. Follow your nose. When you see Portillo's, go in the door with the giant G on it, and then you, like us, will be able to find the G spot. Door G, we found the G spot.
Oh, we don't have issues with that.
First time in my life.
You guys.
It's not true, lady. Hold on a second, Kenya. Ladies don't always know. You guys are not like at the age of 14, I could make that thing go off. Mine, no problem. Yours is a mystery.
Far earlier than that.
Well, obviously,
thanks to the pool and the blower in the pool.
The blower in the pool is where you figured it out. The water squirting out there. Yeah. Kenya,
Shout out to the
Kenya,
pool
while
guy.
we got you here, can I ask you one more question?
Certainly.
What caused you to figure out how your special purpose worked? With Leah, it was the thing that shot water out into the pool.
I would have to say that mine was with a tongue.
All right, we're done. All right. See what you do when you say things like that? See what you do? Kenya, what are you calling for? Just to say hi? Because this phone call's over, basically.
I am, but listen. You guys. Right. I heard you guys the other day, and you were talking about people who have to clean their driveway from the snow. And I know there's no snow anymore, but I liked what you said about being neighborly. And if you have a snowblower, help out your neighbor. Because I do have a friend. Who her husband is deceased, and he's been gone for 7 years, and she cannot. She's in her 70s. She cannot do her own driveway, and none of her neighbors help.
The lady across the street, her husband died. And like her parents would come, her elderly parents would come and try and help.
Yeah.
I'm like, why aren't all the neighbors out there shoving them?
Yeah.
No, first shoving them out of the way
What
and saying,
happened to
stop.
that?
Yeah. People got to do it.
What happened to that?
It's Wisconsin, man. You got to do that. You got to. All right, Kenya, thanks for calling. You lost me at the word tongue. I left the conversation, and so
she
did
didn't
Leah.
figure it out before that. Be like herself.
Maybe she was young and bendy. We don't know.
Okay,
very bendy. I don't know.
Do they sell fake tongues?
All right. In the Garden Even, the spice of fake tongue. 10 years now, Will Rock. Ten years, 95 Will Rock, the Rock Station, Tom and Leah, Will Rock Morning Show. It's 9:26. It's open phone Thursday, 800-223-9510. We will try and get to the text line again. Talk or text, same number, 800-223-9510. We're going to talk a little bit about OnlyFans coming up next. And I don't understand who's spending money on that. So, but now I've heard this, and Leah's got a plan, I think. So we'll see.
I mean,
Leah's only, she's going to have a little more drink out of her baba. I have a part in it because I gave you the Stanley.
Me, yeah, I'll give you a cut.
So I get a piece of your OnlyFans action because I'm the one getting you the ammo.
Only if you subscribe, though.
Okay. Better to subscribe to be there when it's happening. Leah's OnlyFans plan coming up next.
44 and mostly cloudy for today, 30 overnight, 55 and cloudy for tomorrow. It's 41 in Gurnee, 41 in Crystal Lake. All right, just please hold. I need Baba. You know what I forgot? My sore throat spray.
All right, let's just do that. Do you need a lozenge? Lozenge, by the way, also a comedy word. Little different
Lozenge.
than rutabaga
Yeah.
and spleen and ointment are kind of wacky, zany comedy words. Lozenge is just a fun one that inspires people to, you can get them to smile or laugh. Are you having a lozenge?
I'm not going to because I ran out, but I'm going to use this after I'm done doing.
You're going to
the
spray
happy hour
that?
news.
Here?
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm going to put the Tom Tube camera.
I don't want to do it right now
Why
before I
not?
do the story. You want me to do it right now? Because you gotta let it like sit back there for 15 seconds and then you gotta spit it out.
Well, this is getting more exciting by the minute. I don't even know if I need the story.
No, I gotta do the story.
You spit it out?
That's what you're supposed to
Like
do.
is that like that Cepacol kind of stuff?
It
You spray it
numbs.
and it numbs your
Mhm.
throat. I never spit anything. I've been a swallower all my life.
I never
though.
did either until
Yeah.
I actually gave this to my oldest and read the back of it. And I was like,
So
I've
it
been
was your-
drinking this the whole time.
It was your teenage son that told you that spitting is
Spitting
okay.
is okay, yeah.
All right. Well,
Listen,
all right.
allowed to remain in place for at least 15 seconds, then spit out.
Well, I've never read the instructions on anything like that. Well, let's go ahead and do it here.
No, I want to do the happy hour news.
All right, we'll do the news first.
I just forgot that I had that in my pocket, in my backpack, if you will, as a tool that I could use today for my sickness.
We'll have you do it on camera after the happy hour news right here. TomTube is up and running. You can find the link at
We'll give you time.
95willrock.com. This is like a new version of mukbang,
Yeah.
which is when you eat online. This is Leah sprays stuff into the back of her throat
and then
spits it out after
Yeah.
15 seconds. Okay.
Give you time
And
to.
TomTube viewership is going up.
Yep.
I'm not kidding.
Give you
It
time
is-
to go
it
there.
is ticking upwards.
Sure.
All right.
Well, they're going to have to wait. It is time for the 95 WIIL Rock Happy Hour News. Your resume shows if you're qualified or not, right? An interview is more about whether you'll click. And people who run those interviews can get pretty tricky with what they judge you on.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Yeah.
There's always a catch. Someone asked hiring managers to name any special tests that they secretly use to judge people during interviews. Here are 5 tactics that they mention. Okay. The water test. Okay. So this is a pretty
mine.
common one.
This is my thing.
No.
Mine is on the other side.
Yeah.
Mine is on the interviewer side.
Mhm.
I have one hint and I swear to God it works. I'll share that, but it's for the other side,
It's
not
for
for
the
the,
other
it's
side,
for the
right.
interviewer, the interviewee, not the interviewer. Go ahead.
So if they offer you water, saying yes makes you seem confident. But if you chug it too fast, then you look nervous. So say yes to the water, but just sip. Now,
it.
in Tom's case, though,
It's on the other side. If they offer you coffee when you get there, you say, no, I never touched this stuff. At which point they think, oh, this person's, not into chemicals and things like
Mhm.
that. But then immediately follow up with, but I'll have a beer if you've got one. Now, a couple of things are going to happen. One, they could crack a beer and say, yeah, it's right in my fridge. Go ahead and have a brewski. Give you a brewski. You want that job.
Mhm.
And also they feel comfortable with you. You'll probably get it. They're like, this is a cool person I can have some brewskis with. Or they'll be aghast and be like, what? And you can say, oh, I was just kidding. But at that point, you don't want to work there because A, you're not getting a brewski, and B, they don't get the joke.
right.
And you don't want to work with anybody that uptight who doesn't get the joke. So you're technically interviewing them at that point when you say yes to a beer. I'm not kidding about this.
And then there's another side.
What?
They don't have a beer, but they think it's funny.
They don't have a beer, but and that's fine. But also, if you get the job, tell them, hey,
You're gonna need
we're
to
going to need to get some
stock up
beers
on some
here.
beer.
Yeah.
Then they try to catch you in a lie,
Okay.
like pretending to know a non-existent person at one of your jobs.
The thing, I've had people ask me people's names and stuff, and I'm like, gee, it'd be really good if I said, yeah, I know that person, but what if this name sounds so stupid?
Like, oh, do you know Zeke?
Yeah. Zeke, yeah, we work together. He's a fake person. They go, no, he's not. There's a guy named Zeke who works here, and you're a dick for not knowing him. You elitist piece of garbage. You don't know your employees. Zeke's the one who referred me to the application.
Then they say, seeing if you're a team player, a manager at a restaurant said that they like to leave a broom on the floor to see if the person picks it up when they walk by.
Obviously.
If they just step over it, they don't get hired.
I do that even if I'm not on a job. I pick up garbage. I pick up, I'm the only one I know that picks up pennies still.
Yeah.
Yeah. See a penny, pick it up and
Now all day you'll have good
No,
luck.
you probably hurt your back.
Okay. Asking questions that don't have a correct answer. Hiring managers at Google used to do it a lot. One question they'd ask is how many golf balls could fit in a school bus?
I mean, that's probably got a correct answer. This is the Kobayashi Maru. This is to see how you handle the no-win scenario. And there's only one person that's ever beaten the Kobayashi Maru, and that was
Tom.
Captain James Tiberius Kirk.
Duh. Captain Kirk. We all knew that.
He's the one guy who beat the Kobayashi Maru test. How'd he do it? He cheated. So if you know this golf ball thing is coming, cheat. Yeah. I don't know how you cheat that.
I don't
Seems
either.
like it'd be labor intensive.
And then the other one is just ask the receptionist. Several people said that they always ask how the person treated them. So obviously be nice when you go in. Yeah.
Don't be a jagoff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if
well,
you're looking for a job, which I may be after this.
Then we never would have gotten Engelbert. So here we go. No, this is going to be your new job. All right, right on camera. Spray that right in there.
All right, start the timer.
1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 1,006, 1,000. Are you switching it back and forth? 9, 1,000, 10, 1,000, 11, 1,000, 12, 1,000, 11, 1,000, 8, 1,000, 9, 1,000, 10, 1,000. Not 15 yet. 8, 1,000, 9, 1,000, 9, 1,000, 9, 1,000, 10, 1,000. How long till it burns? 11, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1. Did you just now figure out that I'm messing with it? It's been in there like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I've been screwing with the numbers the whole time.
I wasn't even listening to your numbers.
Obviously. Yeah. I may have burned your throat, or maybe.
I don't know. I used to swallow that stuff all the time.
Yeah. Is this good tasting? My mom, it was green. It was
No,
horrible.
I hate cherries. I really hate the flavor of cherry.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't taste good. And it has that red 40 stuff in it. So I'm going to die.
Also,
but my throat doesn't hurt right now.
Is it better? Yeah. So, and your throat's numb, you'd say?
Yes.
You'd say you have a numb throat.
But I'm a spitter. So.
But the gag reflex is gone. Is that what you're? We hold your hand up against your mouth like that again. Okay, that's good. Show me how you brush your teeth. I'm trying to get more views on the video. By the way, the TomTube video, and I'm not making this up, doubled in viewership when I said we were doing this.
Oh, Billy.
Congratulations, you're
Everyone
a bunch
needs
of
a life.
perverts.
Is quinoa
Breaking quinoa news from the WIIL Rock Morning Show.
For you than rice? Okay, let's ask.
Generally, quinoa is considered to be more nutritious than rice, particularly when comparing to white rice, as it has more protein, fiber, and a wider range of micronutrients per serving, making it a better choice overall health. However, brown rice still offers valuable nutrition.
Enough.
This is just what the AI overview is.
Enough.
Oh,
anything else on your mind, Thomas?
Is quinoa better for me than other things, and why?
Quinoa is packed with protein, fiber, and essential amino acids, making it a super nutritious alternative to other grains.
Would it make me poop more?
Yeah, thanks for that. It can help with digestion, so yeah, it might get things moving.
Like the AI says, yeah. Thanks for that. Now I'm making it think of me pooping, and I've angered or at least put off the AI. Yeah, thanks for that.
Oh, it wasn't going to be long.
All right.
Well, if you need another reason not to buy quinoa, Tom,
yeah.
23-year-old woman in New Hampshire. Her name is Kelly Tedford. She was arrested after she peed on quinoa at the grocery store.
You got hydrated.
Well, I mean, she was just watering it.
Right, it's crunchy. You got to cook it in some type of fluid.
Yeah, but I don't
she
think...
liked her quinoa extra salty.
I don't think that's
it's a recipe.
What it was.
It's a family recipe called golden quinoa.
It was intentional, and she didn't just hit the golden quinoa. She hit the red, the white, and the tricolor. All the quinoa.
Yeah.
She also hit up raw walnuts and some coconut shreds.
She made it golden.
Well,
she was the one.
She was the one doing the golden.
Yeah.
No, you want to know why she did this?
Why was she whizzing on everything?
She was recording herself doing it and then putting the items back on the shelf for
TikTok.
Nope.
What?
Close.
Facebook.
OnlyFans. Problem here.
Put her in prison and never let her out.
Problem here is
I know the problem. There's a person whizzing on the food and putting it back. I know the problem, Leah. Nobody's missing the problem. There's a bigger problem than this lady randomly whizzing on our food.
Yeah, she's not charging enough.
What is the bigger
problem?
problem?
She's not charging enough.
She's making money on this? She's got subscribers?
Yeah. Her subscription is only $6.
Yeah.
So
I don't. What's a fair OnlyFans? The only person I only know one person that ever went on OnlyFans, and that ain't worth $6 a month. So I think $6 for this lady seems about right.
But when being charged and arrested, it's just not going to cover her.
She's not going to make enough for the fines.
Yeah.
Oh, she's running in the red. She needs to run in the black. She needs more yellow, so she runs in the black instead of the red.
ROI is not there.
Her return on investment on urinating on strangers' food is not. You don't have a problem with her peeing on the food. You don't like the math. The business model is not good enough for you.
She needs to talk to somebody.
There's your opportunity right there for you.
I could be her.
Is there a picture of her?
Yeah,
Are you
she
better
looks
looking than her?
100. She's exactly what you would expect her to look
I'll
like.
be your cameraman. Let's go to the store, whiz on some food, post it. We won't have to do this anymore, okay? I mean, I've been peeing on stuff here forever, and I haven't made a damn cent.
The Will Rock Morning Show. Mornings will rock.
Lowe's knows that free is just better. That's why MyLowe's Rewards is free to join. As a member, you earn points towards MyLowe's money on eligible purchases, get exclusive free gifts, and earn free shipping at Silver Key status, all on top of weekly member-only deals. Don't wait. Join MyLowe's Rewards for free today and start saving more. Lowe's, we help, you save. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
T-Mobile 5G home internet keeps getting better. Get our fastest connection loaded with benefits. Get T-Mobile's best home internet starting at $55 a month with auto pay and any voice line. Plus, Price Lock. We won't raise your rate on internet. Check availability at T-Mobile.com/home internet.
Exclusions like taxes and fees apply. Guarantees regular monthly rate plan price of fixed wireless 5G internet data with qualifying service. After $15 bill credit with postpaid voice line plus $5 a month without auto pay with debit or bank account. Regulatory fees included for qualifying accounts. $35 connection charge applies. Speeds vary due to factors affecting cellular networks.
Lowe's knows that your deadlines don't change, even when your job does. But with Lowe's Buy Online, Pick Up in Store, we'll help you adjust on the fly. And when you absolutely can't leave the project, we can deliver to your job site as soon as same day. Lowe's knows pros. We help, you save. Valid on eligible in-stock orders and select zip codes placed by 2 p.m. for same-day delivery by 8 p.m. Subject to driver availability. Fees vary based on purchase. More terms apply. See Lowe's.com/same-day delivery for details.
Are you ready?
Yeah, to rumble?
We got a few of these to get to quickly. Hi, Will Rock OPT. Who's this?
This is Frank. How you doing? I calling back. Do I have better reception?
You're okay, Frank. Where are you calling from?
The shop.
Mars.
I'm calling from, as of right now, Sneed.
Is this the welder? Is this our welder? Frank the
yeah,
welder?
This is the welder. I work with Paul.
All right.
I work with Paul, number one, from Cabin Fever Getaway.
Oh, I know Paul.
I work at the same place.
Were you there when he lost
work
his
with
finger?
Paul.
Were you there when it Paul
No, I was not.
Fingerless Paul or the other Paul?
No, fingerless Paul.
Paul 9.5 fingers. We call him 9.5 fingers. It's not that catchy, but it's
Oh,
accurate.
Lord.
It's accurate. What can we
I
do,
love it.
Frank? What did we miss out on your last call? What can we do for you?
Well, I just wanted to give a big shout out to
Bobby.
the most important person in my life as of right now. I'm lucky, just the luckiest man in the world. Oh yeah, Tom, you of course. You keep me sane in the morning with the Will Rock show. I love you guys. I'm a long time listener, but yeah, I just wanted to give a shout out to Bobby and let her know she means the world to me. So
all right.
Did you
that
mess
was
up?
it.
Are you in the doghouse or what is this?
Why was it so important that you get the
No.
message on the air, Frank? What did you do? What did
I
you do?
don't know. Nothing. I don't think I do enough.
Well, that's
See,
the
there's
problem.
good-
Do something,
there-
Frank.
But
Yeah.
there's good men out there. I've got this husband at home that makes my omelets for me every morning. Sometimes he scrambles
Doesn't
the
know
eggs.
how to scramble the eggs.
And sometimes he doesn't put the eggs in the damn fridge.
Thanks for calling, Frank. Your husband and you are perfect proof that the book Mars and Venus is accurate. Basically, the gist of it is women are crazy and men are idiots.
Mhm.
He's an idiot that he can't get an egg scrambled properly. And you're crazy in that it matters to you the degree it is that it does.
Yeah.
See?
Oh, whatever.
See, and you don't even see it,
I
but that's
don't.
not, you can't help it. That's because you're inside the crazy. You know how Wayne smells bad?
Yeah.
After he goes out and smokes a cigarette, but
Mhm.
is oblivious to it.
Yeah.
'Cause
Smokers don't realize.
He's oblivious because he's
Yeah,
inside
'cause
of
he's
it.
inside of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So
And you're inside.
No, I know I'm crazy. I
Okay.
embrace it.
Not to the degree. Let's do this one. Hi, Will Rock, OPT. Who's this?
Morning again.
It's Scott that never shuts
You
up.
didn't ask
Scott's
him.
mad because
No.
he wants to answer the
I
question.
had an
Scott,
idea.
I don't need
How
to
about-
ask you who buys on the date. Scott is a kept man. Scott sits home while his wife makes all the money. She bought him a motorcycle and a truck, and he goes out and drives around. And once in a while, he'll buy a round of drinks. And when he does, he immediately gets a text from mommy that says, "Why did you spend $12 at Jesse Oaks?" So I know your answer is the
Listen.
woman buys always. He's got a magical, I don't know if it's his tongue or something else, but the woman buys always.
Yeah. So listen, I'm like 5 minutes away from Bender's, and you haven't stopped over here. So I thought if you came over a couple hours early,
For the 501?
you could get tuned up. You could get tuned up for the 501.
What is he?
And
what
you
does
can
that
I
mean?
think he's
What is he going to do
I think
to you?
No, I think he's referring to he's going to give me a gummy
Oh.
or we're going to drink. Or
All
maybe
the
his,
above.
maybe
Yeah,
his
yeah,
wife's
yeah.
going to do stuff with me. I don't know. Maybe
Sounds
they're
like
swingers.
you
I
wanna
don't
know what
Yeah.
I'm
You could
hearing?
take- hey,
Wait.
she's been babysitting me for almost 3 weeks. Why don't you take her to
When you're and
the 501?
take her where? Just say take
To
her.
the 501.
Say that sentence again. Why don't I
No.
say that sentence again?
Why don't you take her?
There we go. We're done. Thanks, man. All right. He just said, "Why don't you take her?"
I hear what
Did
he
you hear
said.
it?
Yeah, but I also heard him say tune you up, which to me sounds like you are going to get some kind of colon.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
get your prostate examined or your
Good news, bad news is my wife is waiting. But before you get to her, sir, there's a price to be paid. Can I have a day to think about it? His wife's pretty.
You've got a girlfriend
now.
yeah.
Where was this call a week ago? Anyway, it's 9:47.
44 and cloudy today.
I'm kidding. My new lady friend is she's kind, intelligent. You can't believe it, right?
I thought it was.
She's remarkable.
Well, are we ever going to talk about the fact that
this. You set this up?
Yeah, and the fact that she, was not going to do anything with the information.
She wanted to find out if I was single, and then Leah let her know.
And I thought it was a joke.
Yeah.
Because I'm like,
you for that.
I'm sorry,
Thank you
I
for
did.
that.
I was like, what would she want with you?
Me, right? She thinks the same thing the other. I don't know.
Oh, that's why.
I have a physical effect on her every time we're around each other.
I don't want to know.
You do not. You do not. It's hives, but I mean, it's something. It's not hives. Hollywood Undead, I Will Rock. Tom and Leah Will Rock Morning Show. Last go around for OPT. I want to hit the text line because we've been ignoring it this morning. Not ignoring. I mean, we went over there once.
We're busy.
It's busy. It's been a busy morning. Thank you to everybody who called. This says, what the hell, Tom? I was on hold almost an hour and a half. I really think you don't like when I call. I'll stop. Sorry to have bugged you guys. That is from Nicole. Nicole, no, I was helping you go for a new record. You were almost at the 2-hour mark, and I was going to answer your call. And you're the only one who gets your song every time you call. And I love that you call, Nicole. If you're busy, I apologize. Just set the phone down and let it play us on hold, and I'll get to you. I just know that you'll wait. I appreciate it.
I cannot believe you had her on hold for that long.
Almost at the 2-hour mark, and I was going to go after 2 hours, and she was going to be the record holder for longest on hold. I wanted her to have that badge of honor as a primary listener to the Will Rock Morning Show, a P1 as we call her in the business, and I love Nicole. I'm sorry. Come out to the 501 this Friday or St. Patty's Day at Mickey Finn's, and I'm buying all your drinks, Nicole.
I'm
okay?
actually kind of mad at you.
I'm mad at me too. I thought Nicole was on board for what her bit was on at her character. We got Scott that never shuts up. We got Boomhauer. We used to have Vagina Guy, and we have Nicole who calls and I play her song. She's the only one who gets her own song every time.
Mm-hmm.
I love you, Nicole. I'm sorry that did not work out. Please text her and say sorry that Tom's an idiot. Morning, Tom and Leah talking about rutabaga. We did do rutabaga. I don't know how you tune out this show. It's one of the best things in the history of broadcasting. Who else does rutabaga talk? This is
the only station you're getting rutabaga.
This is the only station you get rutabaga from.
Yeah.
Morning, Tom and Leah talking about rutabaga. Should play the bit which almost got you fired. The one Emily played the prank on you when you thought you swore on the air. Was rutabaga used? That was the code word to see if you could hear me. Because, anyway. And then this one, which I popped up on the Tom Tube, you can see it on the Tom Tube right now, from Luke WIIL, who looks very scary in his picture. He says, this show has completely lost everything that we liked about it. Where you speak, Luke, don't speak for others. Unless do you have a mouse in your pocket? Say I, Luke, that we liked about it. Duco would be ashamed. So my reply to Luke is, you spelled Duco wrong. Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. You spelled Duco wrong. Thanks for listening. He's listening. I don't care. Also, by the show, it changed. I don't know if you noticed, we used to have 4 or 5 people in here. We had somebody to send out and do adventures. We had a sports person for a while. We had a gravy chair person. We had promotional people. There was all sorts of different promotions and things. We've had several RIFs, reductions in force. We don't have that. My job alone in some stations is 3-4 people.
Yeah.
I'm the only Will Rock employee. Leah works. How many stations are you on? 4?
3.
3.
4.
They asked for 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said I shut it down.
Engelbert, 2 stations. Wayne, all the stations. I'm the only Genmar part-time. I'm the only exclusive Will Rock employee, and I don't have time to birth another Duco, Luke. So suck a D. There you go.
No, we have like rules and stuff now. We can't put things in our butt.
Right.
They're just really limiting the
With
fun.
Duco, we can put things in his butt. Yeah.
Seriously.
And we did.
And I don't think that Duco would.
America. Duco would be proud of us.
Yeah.
We've maintained the same low quality of broadcasting that we maintained at that time.
Mm-hmm.
This is nothing to be proud of. I should be buried in an unmarked grave one day.
You will.
Thank you. So as not to be whizzed on. You're not in charge of that. You keep acting like you are. 9:56.
44 today, mostly cloudy.
So thanks to everybody who was part of this great broadcast today. Also, another rule for management. I'm not even allowed to be honest with my listeners anymore. I'm so happy. Drugs bad. Great show. I actually am happy now.
And drugs are bad.
Drugs are bad. Kids don't do drugs. And this show, I don't know. I get paid twice a month. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
But the checks show up. What do we have today? We had Kenya's Tongue was on the show. That's exciting. We met the Bang sisters. This sounds like a great show. Xing Li's funeral crash. We visited the graveyard and we learned a new word. It's Uber for coffins. It's called coerced.
Coerced.
Leah invented a new word. You're smarter than anyone. You're inventing new words.
I mean, what can I say?
It's incredible. Luke, I don't know what you're listening to, Luke, but it ain't this. We'll wrap up whatever it is next on Will Rock. Sinus and Snoring MD. Say it with me. Probably say it better than me. Sinus and Snoring MD, Dr. Schwartland and his team. They will take care of your sinus problems, your nasal problems, your sleep apnea. Your snoring is a problem not only for you, but for other people. If you know somebody who snores, maybe let them know about Dr. Schwartland. Allergy season coming up. You could say, hey, you should go and get your allergies checked, and maybe you're fixing their snoring at the same time. Either way, you're going to breathe better. They're going to breathe better. You're not only going to live your day better with no watery eyes, runny nose, stuff like that with the allergies, but you're going to sleep better. You're going to breathe better, sleep better, more rested, and that improves your quality of life, which is their mission statement to help you regain your quality of life. Find out what they can do for you. Most insurance is accepted. You don't need a referral. Call them up and ask if you have questions. Make an appointment. Do it over the phone. Go in and see them. 262-414-0095. Better breathing and relief is that phone call away. 262-444-0095. That's Sinus and Snoring MD at 262-444-0095. Leah had to go. She's wiring some of the other radio studios. They're getting their money's worth out of her, I'll tell you that. Let's see. Thank you to everybody who called up today for Open Phone Thursday. Best day of the week. We're going to go mall walking with Phil. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning, bright and early, 5 until 10. What do we have tomorrow? Oh, it's Friday, so we'll have happy hour and our usual Friday stupidity. Thank you to everybody who's on for OPT today. Have a great day. The delightful Jen Marr coming in next. You have that good day. Be nice to each other. 95 WIIL Rock, the rock station.
A-holes. You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.
All right, everyone, listen! WIIL, Union Grove, Gurnee, Arlington Heights, Buffalo Grove.
Sounds pretty dope, right?
95 WIIL Rock.